Oh boy. Thanks, Stiggs. Well, here you drive this whole thing.
The whole thing.
I'm going to be a player in
Okay.
this bizarre modern tarot thing that you've invented. But it occurred to me it's like we're going to do an RP thing. But then I had my phone in my hand and I was like, generally speaking, this is a problem.
Yeah.
If you're playing a role playing game, this happens a lot.
Yeah.
But this is an opportunity. It's okay to have them out for this scenario.
Yeah, absolutely. Most people who have app-enhanced games, traditionally, it's kind of viewed as a distraction.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
And in this, we wanted to be very careful with Weave, because we wanted it to be a very accessible storytelling game. We also wanted to make sure that it didn't turn into a giant distraction. That people were focusing, more on the story and the interaction between each other more than the actual, looking at the pretty stuff on the phone.
Right.
That being said, we tried our best to make it look pretty.
Yeah. It's no slouch. So So let's get this thing popping.
Cool.
So here's what I know about Weave, and then you tell me if I'm right or not.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Weave is cyber tarot
Technically accurate. Yeah. That's done.
for the 22nd century. Is that
Sure.
Is that close or?
It's close. It's almost accurate.
Oh no, I know one other thing.
Yes.
That there are different sort of like play sets
Yep.
inside the Weave app that interpret your deck in a bunch of different ways, but they're all sort of genre based. So there's a bunch of ways to play with the cards because they're interpreted in genre ways.
Yeah. So the idea with Weave is that this is a storytelling platform or a role-playing RPG platform more than it is actually, a single idea. It's not just sci-fi or anything like that. It's all of that.
Right.
The idea was that with a single deck of cards and some dice, as we scan stuff in, we're going to be using the story cards, which are these awesome-looking, the backs of them.
Right. Yeah. Top secret, man.
Totally secret. As you scan in the story cards, you're going to be using that to create your character. And additionally, you're going to be using that. I'll be using those same cards to tell the story, right? So the character creation is really simple. Takes about 5 to 7 minutes on average to create a character. And the point being is that you can choose, multiple worlds that you can play in. So right now we have 3. Our 4th play set is coming out towards the end of the week.
Are you freaking out?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in constant state of freak out.
Okay.
You were prepping for it. I'm prepping for today.
Yeah. I mean, this is
It's safe to say.
for all intents and purposes, this is the marketing, all of the actual game and the development and the management of it.
Right.
Is currently right now me.
Right.
So so it's funny.
I have some familiarity with this.
Yeah. It's nonstop. But what we have right now is we have 3 play sets. The 4th one coming out at the end of this week. The first one is going to be like a cyberpunk one called Zorta, which was wonderfully written. Takes place on the top of a living mountain in Venezuela. Mm-hmm. Then we have Gloomies, which is going to be come on. Wow, seriously?
80s?
Yeah, it's totally every 80s kids movie trope ever.
See, that sounds pretty dope to me.
We're definitely going to be playing this one today. And then the last one we have for available right now is Solar Age, which is a 1950s Buck Rogers.
Oh, okay, so it's more golden era.
It's definitely more golden
Pulp
era.
sci-fi?
Absolutely, but because of the kind of the...
But with an erotic twist.
No, there is no... No, I'm not aware of it yet.
That's
I mean,
it.
I mean,
Wait for it.
We use the sex dice.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Consider it.
Lord knows you can make any of this erotic. Free idea. Just going to throw it out there.
It's
sex
like,
dice.
yeah, no, you go on another stream, they're going to charge you for that.
Yeah.
Right? No. I got material like that for days.
That explains the
Fair
fire
enough.
symbols.
Yep, the fire symbols.
It's that
Fiery.
heat. It's that heat.
It's amazing.
So Solar Age is cool. So we're talking about chrome spaceships,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Space pirates
And
and all
Zorta's
that.
cyberpunk, right?
Cyberpunk, absolutely.
Cyberware,
Yep, absolutely.
humanity questions.
Oh, there's a lot in there. There's a lot of cultural references as well into Venezuela. It's definitely a pretty crazy place.
So did you go to? I saw that there was basically like underneath the name, it's like a person, the way that you'd have like an author of a book. So you basically went to authors and had them interpret your deck in a bunch of different ways.
Yep.
So that people can basically unpack all the writing they did in their process.
So the box was actually being manufactured by the time that the app, the idea was actually starting to be solidified.
Oh, I see. Basically, the app just caught up to the physicality.
Yeah. So there was a moment where people were asking us like here's some decks of cards, and they're like, well, what do we do? And I'm like, well, here's a JSON file. Can you code in that for a second? And did you know writers don't like that?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
But you know what though? I have been that writer that had to manually script all the shit, and there was resentment.
There was resentment.
Okay, we create worlds.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
That's our power.
I'm learning that.
So what's your fourth set?
So the fourth set that's coming out is going to be called Click, which is...
It's a high school?
It's a high school...
Like a Mean Girls type thing?
Mean Girls, John Hughes movies, all of that kind of rolled into one. We have a lot of the traditional 90s, references in there as well from, the 90s, rom-com high school.
It's a little...
Jerry, spell Click.
CLIQUE.
What's up now?
But here's the...
No delay.
I'm a little agitated. Like, now that 90s has become a genre, I'm a little... I'm
Can't be retro yet.
I'm not 100% okay with it.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Too soon.
Exactly, too soon.
Parse it in your
No,
head,
I
right?
suspect that I would be very good at it.
It's really...
Being in Seattle, I feel like we could execute a 90s film quite well.
pretty easily.
Exactly.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Well, here, I'm going to stop fucking with you so you can help us with the next part.
I will say that, while we have about 4 play sets, by the end of this week, by the end of the year, we're going to have a 5th one come out. And then next year, we're actually going to be creating launching our playset creator. So any writer can actually sit down.
It's like a marketplace type thing.
Yep, exactly. Where they can even put their own playsets on our marketplace.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, and I think the one thing that you had mentioned that really stuck with me is, you were trying to make this so you only have to buy the deck once, and it's really, that's it. You're
It's
It's
done.
like the operating system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally. You buy the deck once. There's no first, second, third, or fourth edition of
Right.
Weave. We're not going to like Dungeons and Dragons people with extra player
Yeah,
handbooks.
but this is the design.
Right.
Yep.
All this is the design and the ratio, and then
this
it
is
gets
the spin.
interpreted by the lens. right?
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly. All right. So let's do the thing.
Let's make some characters.
All right. So I'm going to start out right now, as you can see on the screen over there. I've chosen Gloomies as a playset. I need to scan in 3 cards. Normally, you would actually have a cool little text bubble that explains like, here's what the card does. But I've been doing this for a while, so I turned that part off.
It's like you own the game.
Yeah, right.
So you tell us what it should tell us.
Yeah, so normally the first card you're going to be scanning is going to be for the actual theme of the game.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Of that episode.
Of that episode.
Okay.
Yep. So there's 22 story cards. Each one has a theme, so it's 22 episodes.
Right.
And then there's 22 episodes in a season of television. That's why we call it, episodes and seasons as opposed to sessions and campaigns.
Well, that nomenclature. That's the last time I'm gonna fuck with you. But that nomenclature to me implies that there could be a second season of Gloomies.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
There are a lot
was
of
just
awesome
curious.
features.
So like
Right.
Gloomies too.
Yeah. The whole system is actually extremely
throwing it out
modular because of the design of Weave.
Once again, free of
So
charge.
our thanks. Our actual 5-year plan for this is a lot of fun. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and really quickly scan this card. Hey, look at that. And I was
Toi.
All right, and then I know that's what that theme is. You guys might be actually seeing.
You're gonna do yours
I'm
quick.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's actually. I want to rescan that one. I want to do this one instead.
And do you
So I like the
invite
mountain.
us to pop in a moment?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely
Okay.
going to be inviting you.
Okay.
There we go.
Right now, you said that you had not played.
Never once in my
Okay.
life have I played
But
an RPG.
He's asking about Weave. I think.
But what I heard,
Yeah.
but what I heard was that you are in fact a theater nerd.
I am I'm a musical theater.
Oh
nerd.
shit! Do you have an air horn sample?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like
Just have to
that.
adapt it.
So this has been my literally my life's dream to play an RPG. But the problem with some of the older
having
titles
Make it
iPhone.
is that it takes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Oh,
Yeah,
hi.
right?
Oh, hello.
I know.
Yeah.
How fun is that?
Hello,
Let's
hi.
just look at your
Yeah.
text messages for a while.
It's fine.
down.
It's cool.
It was from
it's
me,
not like
and my
I'm-
husband's there, so we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm glad that we had this time together. All right. Cool. So now I'm actually going to invite you. Let's see.
That's me.
Well, when I spell it right, absolutely. And you should be getting. You got your invite.
I've been invited
What?
to Penny Arcade Gloomies. Bwah,
Right.
bwah, bwah, bwah.
Wah, 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 wah.
All right, and then let's go here, and then the next person. What was your username again?
DVY?
Can I just? I'm going to add you. Add this.
Sure.
All right. Invite by username. Here you go.
All right, so the UI over here for me is saying, hey, let's scan some cards and make a character,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Exactly.
Can I decline? Oh, I'm joking.
So you could decline if you wanted to. And your username, you
I'm
want to
Smila. Capital S.
Ah, that's good.
capital SMYLA.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I wanted Boss Ross, but somebody took it from me.
That's
Already?
great.
You already had a collision?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Actually, not with Weave. Never mind.
Weave.
I'm
Okay.
just saying in general in
Just throwing
life.
your name.
Okay. So like I say, so now the app is saying, hey,
Yeah.
let's scan some challenge cards. So these are not the story deck.
No.
This is a separate
Yeah.
conflux.
So what we're gonna do really quickly is we're gonna be scanning in about 5 cards per player, and the idea is that by scanning in all 5 cards, you're essentially gonna be pulling in backstories, talents, and flaws that make your character unique, and you're gonna be kind of divining your character from the ethos.
Well, exactly, and so what I determined when I saw the demo at PAX Unplugged
You were the
Yeah.
one I made my character.
was that I'm going to scan those cards, but then I actually get a couple choices. So it isn't set by the card even.
No.
Even inside the card, there's going to be a couple different choices, like
Yeah.
what item I have, like some of these properties. Like there's choices even beyond the card.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the fun part about it is that with 4 cards that 4 story cards that you're scanning, the cards that you scan and the order in which you scan them will actually give you a different character.
Oh shit! Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's something over like 1 million characters at this point.
That's a lot.
Reset.
I'm still having.
Yeah, let me go ahead and.
I think
you know
this
what?
might be my phone.
It's okay. So you know what? Don't worry about that. I'm going to quickly describe this, and then I'll get you set up on that.
Except an email address with a username.
It would be an actual username.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready to scan.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. So what you're going to be doing, your first card you're going to be scanning is going to be the challenge types. These. So this is the challenge deck for me.
Yeah, I was going to say those are the same elements I see on the dice.
And
Okay.
this is how we're going to be doing all of our rolls, perception checks, and all that.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Here you go. All right. So normally, let me tell you what. I will shuffle them up.
And then you just hand them out.
Yeah. Well, kind of. All right.
like
Go
it.
ahead and choose.
Shuffle out lights.
All right, and you got Brooks. So Brooks for challenges in Weave are going to be far more social in nature. So,
So water is some kind of social
like,
element.
Yeah, like Babbling Brook.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So you're going to have charisma, and the ability to kind of either coerce or intimidate or charm someone.
Cool.
So let me take a gander here. I got 3
I'm
of
good to go.
flames.
You what?
I have 3 of flames.
Yeah. So your core focus suit, what your character is going to be naturally good at, is going to be flames. Why don't you lift up your phone a bit here?
Bonk, bonk.
There you go. Then Lyla, why don't you go ahead and choose one of those? John, you just get that. So flames is going to be good for intelligence and knowledge, arcane lore,
I
and
happen
all
to
that.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, makes
that
sense.
brain.
Now this is the story card that it wants second, right?
Yes. All right, and you're going to be.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Le Serpent.
Just one at a time.
Okay, so now, so I can see on here that there's basically going to be
allowed to look at
six
this?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
6 steps to the total process,
Yes.
and then now I can scroll down through the backstories that the serpent offers me.
Yes.
So, animal lover, cryptozoology. Oh, see, that's awesome. You need that kid. You actually need that kid in your 80s movie.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. No, you totally do. That is like a requirement for any '80s movie.
Ooh, the coin. Whoa.
Ooh, nice.
I am sophisticated. What?
The artwork on this is just stunningly
It's
beautiful.
Bonquito.
I
And so
love
then from the same card, I get one backstory thing, and now I'm choosing a talent in additional. Ooh, the structural engineer. So this character is like, I'm just gonna keep going with this nerd shit.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of nerd shit in that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep cranking the nerd stuff.
I'm scholastically gifted.
Excellent
All
swimmer.
right. Is that
Right?
Yep.
Is that close to life? True to life? Okay, here we go.
God, that's
Let's try.
tough, dude.
All right.
The ability to
You
pick
have another card
locks.
you
Get me up to
Yeah.
speed. I had to get me logged in because I put my
Yeah.
other username in.
Yeah, no problem.
Signed out, signed in.
It's all right.
I'll figure it out.
You
So I hit
know,
beta here.
I got to do it.
let me go ahead and
I got sleight of hand. I've
invite by
studied stage
username.
magic and
Oh, I
know a
already
whole
invited.
bunch of
I'm
card
in.
tricks.
You're in already.
Signed out, signed back in is me.
You signed out and signed back in.
Yeah.
Neat. Did you accept your invite?
Huh? Did you?
And I think my phone is updating everything.
Yep. So there are 2 talents that I got to choose.
Yes.
I'm glad because I couldn't decide between picking locks and being a structural engineer.
Can you resend that invite? It's not showing up.
I can. Let me go ahead and.
Oh, I'm so jelly right now.
Okay.
Oh,
let's
you want-
Not in the
invite by
yet.
username. Here we go.
Mine?
You're
Oh,
gonna
I'm not even going to tell you yet.
a good time.
All right.
All right.
the best.
I
Another
need
card for
more
you.
story cards. Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, is it?
It's doing that.
Okay.
I think your phone just
Le
went.
Crown.
Was lulled to sleep. You want another one?
Okay.
I'm going to start over. Yeah.
Oh, you
No,
want,
that's yours.
You want to go
Sorry.
another one?
Oh, do I?
Okay, there you go.
Oh, the gateway.
It's not going to be fashion forward. That's not going to be the choice.
Ah, come on, really?
Oh yeah, I got
I feel like that suits your character already.
Okay. Let me see your phone.
Oh, wild. Undercover deep.
What?
Technically, like secretly a goblin. I'm not going to choose it, I don't think. But
multiple.
secretly a goblin or a changeling,
Yeah,
technically.
choose the top one. It's
Whoa.
fine.
Having been exchanged for a human baby. That's amazing. But no, we gotta have flights of fancy. So it's gonna be part and parcel with the other thing.
FYI, I'm still. I think my phone's.
I think
mad
your
at me.
phone, your phone cried.
Okay. That was too much. You just gave it too much
It was
excitement.
yeah.
I've got Dungeon Crawler, which means I've played so much D&D that I'm roughly one traumatic experience away from making everybody call me Pardue, the holy man, and going to live alone in the sewers.
Whoa.
That is a statement.
I want to write a set for this.
You absolutely
There
may.
you go.
Super bad.
It's a lot of fun. It's a very different way for writers because what you're doing essentially is you're just kind of filling out, very predefined things.
Right.
And the way you design it is that all these, qualities of your backstories, your characters, your talents kind of interlock for both your character, but all the plot twists, locations, enemies, and all the items, all of those also interlock in the story as well. They're kind of like story blocks, and I kind of piece them together.
Yes, Chainsaw, it's definitely a Mazes and Monsters reference.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
100% Amazing Monsters
Now
reference.
I need more story cards
All right.
so that I can continue to become real.
Here you go.
Pachow.
Need more? Oh, yep, sure, that. Why not?
Story
I'm
card.
getting there.
All
Getting
right,
there. Getting
no
there.
problem.
So every one of these story cards has 4 or 5 different backstories.
Yeah,
I love that.
Jeez.
yeah. And there are actually qualities that you're not seeing.
Oh, they're underneath those?
Yeah. Oh, there is a lot to each card.
Do they pop up
Yeah.
along the way, or are you just saying like out of those choices? So we're given a few choices, but then there's even more laying underneath that we don't even know about.
There's more underneath of
Yee-hoo.
each card. It's a bit ridiculous.
I'll go ahead and scan all of my stories in.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
I think I got it. I think
The Gallows?
there we. Wow.
This can't be good.
It's pretty good.
Wow, this picks up the images very
Yeah,
nicely
really quick
and
and well,
very
yeah.
quickly.
It's quick, yeah, here.
Beautiful.
So
Okay.
2 talents, you say.
Your first story card.
Pick a backstory and 2 talents.
So y'all will be able to see. I'm not from the South. I don't know why I said y'all.
Come on, y'all.
I'm from Tacoma.
That's about as y'all as you're going to get,
right,
though, in
exactly.
Washington. I think that's okay.
All right, I need more.
All right.
More power.
I need more power as well because I'm
right.
caught up here. So shall I take 2
Yep,
now?
go for it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, I only
Okay.
took 1 though.
Yep.
So this first stage, you just basically have the stack of cards out. Everybody can just grab them.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. And you'll be creating the characters, very quickly that way. What's interesting about it is, there's some little lull right now as everyone's creating their characters.
Yeah.
But when you consider that, this lull is far longer. When
Oh,
you're
I have
creating-
made a couple characters, and
Yeah, exactly.
right now-
I made characters in the Palladium system. Okay,
Oh my god!
That's really
I know
bad.
from a percentage.
Wow.
I mean, right now, I technically might have sold my soul to a guy who runs a traveling spooky carnival.
you might have. You don't
Whoa.
fully know that.
But it might have only because I'm a professional shoplifter, and in his carnival, I was pickpocketing some things and might have gotten
Oh,
caught.
so you're already starting to connect the story together.
Oh, God, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a
nice.
lot.
Weave
of
it,
fun.
as some might say.
Oh,
look at that.
What?
Signature move and items. Okay, so my signature moves and items, these are the result of the rest of those.
Yeah.
This doesn't require a card at all.
No.
Now I'm
no.
just making a choice between my signature moves.
Exactly. So when you said like other things that are being hidden, items and signature moves, we were actually in the background
awesome.
picking up all the items and the signature moves as you were scanning your card in.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've got some karate moves.
I'm trying to figure out why I can have an iron stomach, and it's great.
Yeah, you figured it out?
Yeah.
You dialed it in?
Yeah. But a pyrotechnics, that's kind of fun, too.
I love that the detail is nuts. I have to write this guy. Cherry candy in a plastic dispenser with a cartoon character's head on it.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Okay. I'm bringing that small glass orb.
Do we have any
And the
more of these,
candy.
story cards?
You got any more of them story cards?
Yeah.
Here you go. I'm just going to give you one last
that
one.
works.
That's just the one I decided.
What is it? What is it? What is it? You ever
Go
do that
for
when
it.
you're playing like a game at the casino, right?
Yes, absolutely. Trying to change the card at the end.
The tome.
Choosing a flaw is hard.
There's a lot.
Oh, this is a real flaw in my character.
Let's see. Marzipan. Do I want to go with delicious?
Yeah,
Let's see. It's like I've never had someone actually like actively watching while I created a character's
Right.
name
No, this is
before.
really.
This is next level.
This is so great.
I just love the choices.
Oh, I
Okay.
need another.
So-
There's 6 cards total?
Okay, so I guess this is my character sheet now, huh?
Yeah, that is your character sheet.
I can go into backstory. Here's all my juice. Oh, nice. And so there's a little place for note paper. So what's this here? What is in the upper right hand corner?
So the upper right-hand corner, if you want to tap on that, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
It simply lets you just remove the character from your actual.
Oh, I see.
So don't do that.
This is amazing.
This one. This
Saying
one.
no.
Yeah, please don't.
This one backstory piece is so
We could have the whole
great.
stream just be you like creating characters and be like, so don't do this. And
No,
then,
actually, don't. If you touch it, that's bad.
yeah. Okay, so you good or
I'm all set. I'm ready for a.
cool? Can I have the cards?
I'm ready to create.
Okay, and how many am I supposed to have?
Oh, those can get
past
recycled
my
to other folks.
challenge and my.
So the same cards that you use
What?
to scan,
It'll guide you
I'm
straight
going to
through.
use
So
to
up at
play
the
the game
top.
with.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
see.
Yep.
Let me see your screen. Yeah. So you have 3 more steps.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I gotta catch up.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
One.
My signature move.
Yeah.
I'm an experienced dungeon master. Yes.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me? Yes.
You want you to?
How the fuck? How do you say no to that?
Dude, so you have like found some rich vein of like D&D bullshit.
Right? That's just streaming through. This is the best. Like,
I love that it's just consistently D&D for you.
Oh man, I got a lot of family stuff going on.
Yeah,
here.
it says it's getting
intense.
intense over
Story
there.
card, right?
My
You can
sister
have as
went
many
missing.
story cards
Okay.
as you'd like, sir.
Really?
Okay,
No.
here we go.
3 though.
Wait, how many more do you need?
I've scanned 2.
Oh, well then. here's
Oh
one.
yeah. Keep feasting on these cards.
Yeah.
They're succulent.
It's a lot of data.
So, what are the characters stored up?
In the cloud.
Okay. So if something got effed up, or if I wanted to play on the iPad instead, or anything like that,
Yeah.
the character is retained
Exactly.
in the heavens.
In the heavens. And that means also, because of that, we can have an Android phone play with an iPhone and all that.
Yeah,
Oh,
nobody
that's so
cares.
great.
No
it's
one
all,
cares.
It's all happening upstairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun, to be able to have all that in there. It's quite a bit to have to write, but it's
Oh hell yeah!
oh man, yeah.
You just do it the one time, and then you just ensorcel writers
Yep.
into doing the rest of it.
Oh yeah.
Has your character continued to develop in richness and flavor?
I may have a box of frozen waffles in my inventory.
Yes.
Whoa.
That's not a reference at all.
You got the waffles.
I got an 8mm film video camera.
I've got the that's
so-
a useful thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I've got the candy.
Oh,
So it's like
this is treats for days.
I have the
Treats for days.
I have the currency of this campaign.
Listen, I'm taking the waffles, my friend. Ooh,
Okay.
2 items.
Oh yeah.
Christmas lights. Why not?
Okay, pick a backstory. Got it.
Festive waffles. I can wrap them in.
Flaw.
I also have a small glass orb. Is there some kind of a magic curse on it? Maybe.
I don't know.
That's what it says.
I have a harmonica, but unfortunately, none of us know how to play that.
That's awesome.
No.
Just saying.
Lyla, can
I
I
could
get the
amuse
cards back?
you.
Yep. Oh, okay. And I got it. I'm sorry. My phone was taking a while here, but I'm
sure.
getting good. Okay. I got to get two
Now
more,
let's
please.
finish with your signature.
You
moves
should
and
actually
items.
have
We done
either
that
one
yet?
more or
So what do you got? What do you got going over
anyone
here?
you haven't scanned.
Uh,
So you need one more card.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got some sick shit.
oh,
on here.
this is one you don't need a
Ooh,
card, but you
nice.
just
Yeah. You just go wild. You just go hog wild.
hyper observant. I like that. Special bond with technology.
Pretty dope.
I am like an Atari or Akari, 56.
Yeah.
100
Would you-
master.
Akari.
Akari Warriors.
Remember
Yes.
Akari?
It's amazing.
Blessing of the Luck Dragon.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Right?
This is
the best.
rad.
This is so cool.
Roll
Yeah.
all dice of a challenge,
Yeah.
ignoring all strike.
I mean, and
like it.
the cool part for us is, like I said, we have a roadmap of updates that we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
And
Doing that.
it's me, but I say we to sound professional, but it's basically this dude lying on his bed at 4 o'clock in the morning programming. But we've gotten a lot of great feedback from the community. We have a Discord channel. They've been giving us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I've just been on it consistently. So people will jump on and be like, "When is Monocle coming?" And like, how do I talk to them? And I'm like, "Yo,
It's right
so,
here.
Yeah,
Top
right
down.
here.
Me.
So I'm getting a lot of great feedback from them. We're going to be doing weekly updates. Making sure that we have things get more stable and more organized as time goes on.
This camera is so fantastic that it scanned the assassin
Yeah, gotta give him a
twice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
There's a rescan
There's
button.
you know what? I would let's no,
it this one?
let's go with it.
Good to go?
Well,
All right.
let's go with it.
How
I'm
can you say no to a box of
deadly.
8-year-old fireworks?
Okay, here we
You
go.
can't.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Who didn't have that
Okay.
box?
Which one?
Yeah, you
The box
should.
of
Yeah,
8-year-old
I saw
fireworks.
that by the way.
That do new tricks
Okay.
every
Okay.
year.
Yeah, I liked the flaws.
I do
The
too.
flaws are
I really
great.
do.
The flaw of this. What does a flaw mean to a kid? Like
Yep,
not
I'm
being
getting
able to
there.
ride a bike.
All the
Do
cards
you
are
remember that?
I've got
shit?
one more. I got to do one
Yeah,
more.
I do,
No, no,
and
no,
it
I'm
sucked.
good to go.
There was a kid who couldn't ride a bike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, no,
Two
I'm not gonna.
items.
If you can't ride a bike as a kid in
won't
the
say-
80s, just wait. Go in your room and wait until you're 18, and it's because you're done at that point.
16's fine.
16's fine.
15 and a half.
Yeah.
My problem was I was so short that my grandfather, my old Italian grandfather, made blocks of wood to put around the pedals, so my feet could reach the pedals. That's how I learned how to ride a bike.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Was there a stigma associated with that?
What do you mean, like that? I was
With the
I
other
had
youths?
No, actually, they were all supportive. My friends were good.
Really?
Yeah.
They backed you up. They
Yeah.
backed your play. All right.
Basically, because my grandfather, would have.
Yeah.
That's
He's a
amazing.
tough guy.
He was like, Eric, go ride this, and all my friends are there, and they're looking at me, and they're looking at him, and he's like standing behind me, like,
Yeah.
come on,
That's
You're gonna
awesome.
deal
say
with-
something.
You're going to deal with
That's
these.
awesome.
All right, here. So once we have characters, you
Yep.
send us an invite. So your device is, functionally speaking, acting as a server.
No.
No?
Nope. Mine is simply acting as a list of
But it
all your
aggregates all of our
character
data.
sheets.
So it's basically that's like your DM screen.
Yeah. So the one app everyone can be a storyteller and everyone can be a player with one single app. So in here I can actually go ahead and like look at Dennis Vaughn's character. Dennis is
Me.
You. All right, cool. So you look at your screen. These right here represent strikes, which is kind of like our health system.
Oh, okay.
Right,
And
so-
I have 3 different types of. I mean, I have 3 strikes of each element.
Yeah.
Okay, wild. Okay.
Yep. And then as I am tapping on them,
can
like
see
in
them.
real time, you can actually see those appear.
Nice.
Yep. So it's a lot of fun. The idea that you can actually have all the data as a GM just right at your fingertips, everyone's character sheet.
Smooth.
Cool.
Cool. All right, so
Let's do this shit.
I'm so ready. All right, do you want to start out? What I'm going to ask for you to do
Yeah.
is to, introduce your character.
That's me.
You're going to go through your backstories and your talents and your flaws. And as you're doing that, start thinking about how all your backstories and talents and flaws kind of
Mesh.
mesh, or some other word.
Well, yeah, as you hear it. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So Dennis Vaughn is an animal lover, but it's animals in quotes. Okay. Cryptozoology is your passion. There's Jersey Devil, Loch Ness Monster, Wile E. Chupacabra. You once saw Bigfoot in the woods behind your house eating a goldfish. It was a whole thing. So basically, like, not animals in the classic sense, but he's just one of these dudes who knows, he believes it's out there.
Okay.
I threw Flights of Fancy on there just to take it to the next level. So not only do I believe in physical phenomena, different types of creatures, I also think that legitimate goblins and fairies are real. So
Nice.
for me, the forest is a very, very mystical place. A thief with a conscience. I stole milk money one time. I felt bad about it and tried to give it back. Teacher kept the money for herself, depended on you. So I have a reputation now as a thief. My parakeet just died. And when I find out who's responsible, there will be hell to pay. But know this, I feel very confident that one of the strange creatures that I know are real was responsible for the death of this parakeet. And what's strange is that when the parakeet died, that same day, I found a small glass orb. And for some reason, I think that it's the egg. I think it's like a phoenix thing.
Whoa.
Nice.
I think that this small glass orb is actually a kind of egg. And I know that my bird is in there. And I just need to protect this orb until such time
Oh man.
as I can revive this precious creature. Now, talents, you know for a fact that I'm a baller, and I'm going to prove it. Structural engineering, I can build a serviceable fort or shelter out of practically anything. Stray branches, corrugated cardboard, and cushions, obviously the classics. I'm still learning the trade, but I can do some lock picking. Portrait artist, I capture anyone's likeness in charcoal, so I can do some drawings. Storyteller, so to my mind, the portrait artist and storyteller thing definitely means that this is a person that makes comics. And so I'm going to be making comics about about those objects, which are my fascination.
Yeah.
So I have something like a Ripley's Believe It or Not, but I distribute it at the school. It's called the V Files.
That's amazing.
Whoa.
And basically, it's like if you want to know what's going on in the neighborhood, in the woods, creature-wise, I have you hooked up. The Peacemaker, so I diffuse tense situations. I can usually calm people down and or talk them off a ledge. I think that I have to have that because I'm incredibly annoying. Like, I'm incredibly annoying every other time.
Yeah, but then when that one moment comes, you shine.
I'm good, but I'm good at
Right.
not getting beat up.
Right. You can back yourself out of the corner that
Exactly.
your annoying self put.
I can talk
yourself
to
in.
talk to ghosts, but I think that I talk to the parakeet. The parakeet is like
ghost of
my
the parakeet.
Wait a
spirit.
minute.
The
Is
ghost
like
of
my
the
spirit
It's hibernating as opposed to
entity.
the egg.
Exactly. But I am easily distracted by shiny things, vis-a-vis the glass orb. And I have precisely 0 sense of self-preservation. Those are the V files, folks.
Wow.
That is
Amazing.
fun.
That is
That's so
awesome.
cool.
Cool.
Well, listen, my name's Flynn. Mm-hmm. And you
Tell
know
me
what?
more.
No, I don't owe you an explanation. I don't know you.
Whoa.
None of you. I don't know, and I don't trust you guys yet. So I'm not giving you any more of my backstory.
This is character acting.
That's
method.
it?
No.
This is method.
I am. Let's just say I'm a little smart. Okay, just so smart.
Okay, I was picking up on that.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a little. I may have gone up a couple grades a little early.
These two characters are going to be fucking insufferable.
This is
And
gonna be
you know
ridiculous.
what?
Wait till I come along.
Listen, a lot of the older kids picked on me, and I wasn't having any of it.
Right.
Okay.
So I took a little venture. I was a little curious, and I went to a carnival one day. And well, let's just say I may have got a little too presumptuous in who I was talking to, and happened to sell my soul to one of these carnies.
God, do they come back like once a year?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is sick.
But for a week, I got trapped in a different dimension. Let's say
Oh, wow.
screwed me a little bit.
You came back and you
Hey,
spit,
listen,
you spit
I
shit into the
wasn't
sink?
using the soul anyways, so
Yeah, yeah,
what's the
exactly.
difference, right? But let me tell you, out of all this, after I got out of this dimension,
Yeah.
I just need to let you guys know I took some hand gliding lessons.
You did, what?
Yeah,
So you like after you
Strong
got trapped into a
segue.
dimension?
Great segue, Flynn. Real good.
yeah.
I am going to be so in this character. Also, hang gliding.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
But I would like to work with you and bring you over to the dark side
Oh, no.
because I can steal some things,
I was gonna say he's a shoplifter.
and I want to improve your skills.
No, I was going to say,
But he's
listen,
not
I
a
want to
shoplifter,
improve
it's a
your
rumor.
skills.
No, I feel bad. No, I
has
did
a
steal, but I
conscience.
feel bad.
He has a conscience.
But this is still a good combo.
We're gonna
just
we're
did it
gonna
once.
we're gonna alleviate your
Peer
conscience.
pressure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I've been known to do a little magic, and I can make my hands work really nicely in an environment where we need to take things.
Magic fingers.
Yes, as
All
they
right.
say.
Sounds good.
That is,
Well,
without context, that is an incredibly creepy statement.
Oh, yeah.
Like that is something that someone like
Hey,
said to
listen,
me.
you made this game, pervert. All right. No.
Just saying.
Touche. It
You just said that because it was your nickname.
was my nickname. I'm very jealous of this now.
Just so you guys
My
know,
nickname.
I don't trust any of you at all.
Well, see, this goes into the intelligence thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is an archetype
know
we
too
know
much,
about.
right.
Yeah.
And I might have to steal on occasion, even if it really screws with you guys. Sorry, it's gonna happen.
He's gonna steal our shit.
I don't care. Listen,
How are we supposed to
And
work
I
as a
thought these
team?
items were mine.
and just so you know, I mean, look,
only
when
got
I was
3.
in the void, I took a piece of concentrated evil, and they didn't even know.
Wow.
That good.
What
Wow.
else? What else
That's
you
good.
got? Some waffles.
Some waffles. What?
right.
Who doesn't have waffles?
Everyone else here.
Hey.
You're the only waffle person. Now,
Maybe I'll share if you can.
what? Smile. What are we
Smiler.
talking about?
Here we go. So here's the deal. I'm a deeply emotional person.
Right. You're in touch with it.
I am in touch with that psychic piece that you were talking
Oh,
about,
no.
and animals. But last year, my older sister disappeared. So I am constantly searching for her.
I may have seen her in the void.
Oh yeah?
The void.
So I need to dig into that.
That's
so
your deal.
if something funky comes up, I need to investigate that.
Right. Right. Same.
Okay. Now the other piece of this is that I've got an amazing 8mm video camera.
Oh,
so
is
if
it-
we need
yeah.
proof of something, it's important for me to document things. So
can
I'm
Blair
a
Witch the
budding
shit out of this.
filmmaker. And FYI, I just don't want to talk about holidays or anything that has to do
Mm-hmm.
with my family around the holidays.
How do you feel about hang gliding?
Do it.
On the holidays? No.
Anytime. Anytime.
Never.
I've done it before, and it's great.
I have never done it, but I am quite talented in karate. That was something that
That came up.
That sure did. I also happen to be quite good at picking locks. So,
High five.
Right, padlocks are pretty easy, but doors and chests take a little bit more work, a little bit of luck. So, swimming is a yes, like a almost Olympic level.
Here, you went to
So,
state.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I had continued.
Had I learned.
Look at these lats, right? Okay. Crane kick is also because our whole family was required to take karate. It was a thing. And so I can balance on one foot and execute an elaborate kick attack that is absolutely devastating as long as that opponent is standing directly in front of me and not moving and good to go.
So once again,
I have vision issues.
how do you feel about hand gliding? Because I've done it once. Mixing that with your karate kicks. Can we do this? I've hang
maybe.
glided once.
Gliding.
Once?
Gliding crane kick.
I would
Well,
love to integrate these two things.
If you can trust me somewhere down the road, we might be able to make that happen.
See how it works.
So, as I mentioned, quite emotional. And I really don't want to talk about my family's financial situation. That's something that is,
Understood.
off limits. Got it?
Understood.
Okay. I think that's it.
All right.
Signature move, I think, is my. Back to the karate.
Oh, it doubles up, huh?
Right.
I
So
forgot
I
that
can
signature
summon all the calm and serenity you learned that I learned during the 2 weeks of martial arts lessons last year to momentarily enter a trance-like state and execute one task with perfect focus at the cost of losing a turn afterwards because of my boasting.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Hey, and I not get to my signature move. My signature move is called Monkey Wrench.
Oh, God.
And then you can drop yours too. So get this. I'm the best at
no.
what I do, and what I do is screw up other people's stuff.
Nice.
I can make an opponent's action go horribly wrong, or let another player re-roll their strikes, but at the cost of a consequence to you, which you will explain to us later, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So what do we got over here?
So I've got a gap in my life.
Is that so?
Black Sabbath concert, 1976. Got hit over the head.
Yeah.
Woke up 8 years later.
Is this your character, or is this
This
like
is-
in real life?
That would be news to me.
That would be
Okay.
nice.
Okay, I want I just met
There
you.
went up.
I don't know how it is.
So during that time, last memories were 70s memories. So having trouble catching up
Understood.
in the 80s. Also forgot my name while I was in my coma. So when I woke up,
Okay.
named myself, the first thing I saw was a VHS Breakfast Club.
Is your name
That's your
Breakfast?
name.
My name is Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club?
Yep, one word.
Cool.
That's
Fantastic.
amazing.
One word?
One word. One word names are cooler.
No, I don't know.
2 words.
I'm not going to argue.
Yeah,
Some people
like,
think my
but
last
just-
name's Club, and then
the space is just
together.
wasted.
Hey, Club.
Yeah.
I was like,
It might
why-
still-
Club.
We're up to club.
It might still
Why do
happen.
they call you
I
Club?
love that you're really called Breakfast Club. That's cool.
I thought I'm starting to like Club now.
Okay.
Split it.
No,
It's up to
no,
me.
no,
Like the weekend,
I picked it.
except the club.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How does your character know him? Like you guys met at high school, or you're kind of the loner type, right?
Well, I was.
He's
but
very
he was,
smart.
He was actually. He forgot everything about me, but when we met in school, all the other kids were picking on me because I was a little intelligent. They were a little insecure about it, but he was the only one that was nice to me.
God, you know what? I bet that's some asinine bullshit, dude. I bet that it's like you think that you'll be able to figure out how to retrieve his memories. I bet that you're like into hypnosis or something.
I do have mild telekinesis, but that's not even remotely the
like
same.
that.
But I can move his.
And if you do
his
the math,
earlobes, yeah,
since we went to high school together, this Black Sabbath concert, I was like 6.
yeah.
Yeah. You're like up on the shoulders.
That's
Yeah, yeah,
intense.
yeah.
Wow.
So what else you got, man?
Let's see. Parents are old.
Yeah, it happens.
Which
Geriatric
is great because I
genealogy.
can charm old people. So we,
Which is why I was at
got
a-
him out of some situations.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
How else do you get a
Yeah.
Black Sabbath concert?
this guy,
6.
this guy,
Right.
got him in.
Let's see. I have the all-time high score, Atari. Say it wrong. 5600 Coat and Stabber. That's my claim to fame. When you wake up from a coma, you get a lot of spare time.
Yeah.
Let's move on to
Talon.
Talon. Escape artist.
I
can
like
get
what
out
I'm
of
seeing
anything.
here.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
do
plus.
too.
Bus pass. I can get you where you need to go.
Bus pass.
What?
45 minutes. But you gotta pay.
We got the pass.
I got the bus pass.
I mean,
Group pass. You
you
pay
and
me.
me. I mean,
You
it was
pay
like
me,
you and
I
me
get
against
you
the
there.
world. Now
You pay me, I
now
get you
gotta
there.
pay
I'll
for
be your
bus.
security.
I know some sign language.
Oh, that's sick.
In the jungle, met a chimpanzee. You'd be amazed. Immersion language. You just pick it up in like days.
Wow.
Charm old people. Got that from having old parents.
Well, you learn it from me. It's okay.
Yeah,
You can
Charmed
say that.
them.
You
Went to
can
Black
admit it.
Sabbath when I was 6 years old.
You might be taking on your characteristics too.
I know. I'm rubbing off on
I
him.
think that's like innate
Into
memory.
pyrotechnics. Blow stuff up.
Okay, that's
If
That's sweet.
give me a match, I'll blow something up. That goes well with my thing I got in my inventory here. A box of 8-year-old fireworks. I love it when they do new things.
Yeah.
The longer
But
keep
you want to
them.
age them.
Yeah,
That's-
well,
that's
aged properly, fireworks
risky.
can turn into a whole new beast.
So what are these flaws?
So what's wrong with me? Spiders. Don't like spiders.
No.
No.
Not just don't like. Like I'll freak.
It's okay. It's okay.
And
got
colorblind. It's not that I can't
Colorblind.
see colors. It's
It's
like
fine.
you see red, I see.
Yeah. It's a color. It's just not
You
a
see
color
blue,
that
I
we
see
see.
yellow.
Right.
So
He's not allowed to pick the wires.
don't tell me to cut the
I got
blue.
you.
Don't tell me to cut the blue.
No bomb.
Otherwise,
What's your signature move, man?
pretty benign
Oh, you're lucky.
signature moves.
What's
Blessing of
funny
the
is that
luck
none
dragon.
of the rest of this implies a lot of luck to
Right,
me.
yeah,
Whoa,
yeah.
right.
That's a relatively recent phenomenon,
Yeah.
I think. But you're lucky now. That's the main thing.
It's the funniest thing, when I don't like the outcome I'm seeing, I just
Yeah.
try harder and
Just go the other way.
Yeah.
it goes the other way. What else we got here?
Inventory.
Stuff. Oh, I've got my Cloak and Stabber video game.
Cartridge?
Yes.
Go to a buddy's house and you want to play their games.
And those fireworks. Okay, so now
I'll
that we
play
have
the game, I'm good.
now that we have great characters.
Yes.
Now what do we do?
Okay, so we're going to kind of start you off now at one of the locations I just scanned in, which is, for me, is the Gloom Bay Observatory, a small scientific research facility up in the hills. They're giving student tours, and I think that would be...
Listen, I'm here on the reg, so I can just give you guys. I can give the tour. I don't need them to give a tour. If you guys want to see the inside of this
Oh,
place,
the backside?
psh,
Oh, I have been hearing some things about that.
gets a little crazy up in this observatory. Not gonna lie.
This is going to go so... Okay. That's awesome. So you're in the observatory. It's totally like the class, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would say you guys in the group, are you in the middle or the back location? Or where are you guys envisioning your group of...
I'm bringing them up to my spot that
Your
typically-
favorite.
my favorite spot, and it's up on the balcony overlooking the rest of the ground floor of the observatory as we see all the different kids coming in and getting tours.
like the
So
loft.
yes, exactly. We get
Yeah.
to look down.
I wonder if it's one of these things where it's like there's like a lower deck and you can look at the telescope.
Yeah.
And then this is like the upper deck.
Exactly. And around it, as you look around this part of the observatory, you can see out. So when it's a dark night, you can either use the... You
can see the whole town.
You can see the whole town.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I kind of perch there on occasion.
Okay, and then you're...
Did we sneak away on the tour?
They trust me enough. I've been here enough. They know I got a little bit of brains.
It was one of these things where it's like you're getting the nods from like the scientists.
Yeah, they're
Right.
just like,
Yeah,
Flynn.
that's ridiculous. Okay, so...
Hey, are you doubting my intelligence?
No,
Do we need to talk? Do we need to have a talk about this?
would never.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and make a perception check. How
does that work?
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
let's start that out. So all perception checks
Right. Okay.
start out with 3 dice.
Okay.
And then the actual suits themselves, right, are like I said, what we use for actually making checks. Perception is going to be Gale's, right? So when I say make a perception check, what you're going to be looking to do is on 3 dice, 4 or more, depending upon your character. You'll be looking for at least one of the Gales. Now,
Interesting. Okay.
for Weave, I can actually, while I have this awesome deck of cards, these deck of cards are really only here for me to either add more story, points, actual plot points.
Twists.
Yeah, exactly. Or I use these to actually increase a challenge.
to challenge players.
Oh,
Yeah, just to
interesting.
increase the challenge. Now, if I don't have a card of that type, I can still issue a challenge level of 1. All these challenge cards go at 2 and above. So for you, let's see, you have 3 dice to make a perception roll.
Okay.
What's your focus suit again on this character?
My what?
You're Flynn, so you are Flames.
What is that?
That means that if we were to make a knowledge check, you would gain an extra die.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right.
But let me just talk about how I went hang gliding once, and I had to be.
Again.
I had to be very perceptive
hang
as I was
gliding.
going down this mountainside,
You did.
and
You
I
did.
had to be. So I learned a lot from that.
It was a very emotional
Right.
moment for you,
But I had to take it all in.
Like an eagle.
Yeah.
like an eagle.
What did my elf eyes see?
You
right?
totally get an extra die for that.
Nerd.
I
right.
can't believe that. All right, so go ahead, roll some dice.
Okay.
Looking for a one of Gales or one of the symbols on there.
Okay.
Yep. We'll see what it comes up. Okay, so you have 2 flames,
Okay.
a strike, which is the X.
Probably not.
And then you have the weave icon. So you didn't actually get any Gales.
So you actually suck. Like despite everything that you've said,
Hey.
actually,
But actually,
he didn't suck.
But wait.
he
sorry.
unsucked.
Wait for it. The weave icon actually counts as a wild card.
right.
Oh,
Right?
cool.
So not only does it count
Take it back.
as a success.
Take it back.
Yeah.
Not only does it count as a success, you get to re-roll it for more success.
No, so tell me what the X means.
It means a strike. So if you fail a roll,
Oh, okay, but you have to fail it.
Yeah,
And
so-
then you get the strike.
Just another
exactly.
flame.
No, so you got a lot of
one.
flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You brought
He
the
really
heat.
is.
Well, you're really
Damn smart,
knowledgeable in
right?
this
That's
area.
what he said.
So that worked out pretty well. Okay.
People get me.
Yeah.
Here.
Some do.
So you happen to have noticed an older girl that is actually at the exhibit right now. She's
Maybe like a student liaison type
Yeah.
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like she works there like on the weekends, afternoons. You know, I bet it is. I bet it's one of these things where it's like she's like getting college credits.
I was
Right.
just going to say that.
What-
I'm
what-
pretty sure
what-
she's
It's
getting
totally
credit.
that.
You know what I
Who
mean?
helps out in the classroom? Not a TA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like a talented and gifted type
Yeah,
program.
yeah.
That's awesome. So she is. So she's currently reading actually one of the like your favorite video game monthly book magazines.
Really?
She
Tell me more.
is.
Tell me more.
Well, I mean, she's looking very intently. And what you happen to notice is that she actually reacted when she switched over to a page to look at an ad. So she seems kind of excited about whatever she's reading. And then, I mean, at this point, that's a plot device.
Guys,
Jordan,
I'm just saying, guys. I might have to go and talk to somebody. Are you guys okay up here? To kind
Yes.
of just hang
I
out
mean,
on
I
this?
am. I'm good with that.
okay.
You can leave
Don't leave
for
us-
as long as you want.
Whoa.
As long as you want.
Okay.
I have it under control.
He's
If
the one that.
anybody,
Do you?
If anybody
Do
needs
you?
something, well, here's the reality. I'm going to just plant my feet.
Yeah.
Here's the reality.
What's the
If this telescope ever did see anything interesting, do you think they would tell us? This is a type of performance. This whole place is dedicated to a type of performance art, and I'm not going to be party to it.
Right. Hey, listen, I've seen some shit in my life,
Yeah.
and maybe we can talk about it someday.
Okay. Well.
But I think you're right.
Well.
And along those
I
lines.
temporarily agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm okay if you go check her out because I'm going to be searching for clues about my sister because that's the last thing
You
that I heard.
think it'll be tied in? Like
I don't know.
How do but seriously, for real though,
Right.
How are you gonna use this place to find your sister? I have to know.
Well, my sister wore a lot of gold jewelry.
okay. Okay.
And I don't know. I just like I feel that there's this innate feeling that she's going to leave it for me to find her or something like that. We had this game that we used to play with
Tell me more.
with gold as kids, and I feel like that might be like our one way to communicate with each other.
Here,
So-
dude. I have an awesome idea. Let's see if we can do it this way. All right, you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
What if? So they're going to have a bunch of these things again, like the big device. I don't actually think there's anything in there. I don't think there's any mirrors or lenses. I think the entire thing is a sham.
Wow.
Right? But I think that they do have some like junior telescopes, like sort of around this edge, like looking out that you can look at any time. And I'm like, what if we turned one of these down toward the city
That would be interesting.
and just tried to look for messages or clues? Right?
I mean, I'd be down with that.
It's interesting you say that. So you're going to go talk to her? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. So while this is happening, while you're having our conversation, we can jump back in
He's
later.
gonna try. I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely.
She's reading
Good luck.
Game Informer. What am I gonna do? How can I say no?
Game.
Game Informer.
It's awesome. Okay. So while you're talking to her, actually, do me a favor. Let's make a Brooks check on that.
Okay.
I would say that she's not really used to having. She's not a fan of having random people walk up and greet her.
You know, and what's more, I'm a Brooks-focused character, so that's
So
actually
you could-
another way that I am better.
I see.
You could actually wingman and help him with this.
No way.
Okay, no, that's fine.
No, I want him to catch on
No,
fire.
he wants to explore too.
No, because it has to. This is how it has to be. Like he actually is as smart as he says, and I can't handle it.
So,
All right.
There's extreme jealousy in your flaws.
no, this is
Hang gliding.
Oh, are you scrolling in there?
Yeah.
You're trying to find something good?
Yeah, so I actually just go up to her and I look at what she's reading and I say, have you ever tried hang gliding? Because I did once and it was amazing.
I can't.
You will not gain an extra die for hang.
no.
Okay. That's how you're gonna go into the.
Don't just put the die away. Tip the box of die into the garbage.
But then I use my telekinesis power to flip the magazine around and make it into a hang glider. And so it's floating in front of her.
Okay, so you're gonna try and creep her
This
out.
is the weirdest opener.
It sure is.
You know what?
You're a mutant.
I'm gonna see if you can do
This is
that.
a new pickup line.
All right, so
I'm totally using this at the
you're
bar.
gonna use your
telekinesis powers.
okay, so you're gonna pick up the magazine. First of all, rude. You're gonna have
That's
to buy
your
another
ante.
copy.
That's
Right.
your ante.
Yeah. And then you're looking for 2 Brooks. Go ahead and roll on 4 dice. Okay, so you got 2 Gales, which
Okay.
is not what you're looking for, a stone, but you did get a weave. So we're gonna go ahead and give you that 1 Brook.
Okay.
You're gonna try and roll again to see if you
Roll
can find another
right
one.
into the toilet.
Oh,
No.
Yep.
So
No.
you didn't get any strikes though. Hey, that's good, right?
Bonus.
Yay.
Positive.
So she
Love it.
She looks at you, and as it's like floating in the air, she doesn't even like break eye contact. Right? She just grabs the actual magazine and just pulls it down, and then just kind of churns back, like not even remotely interested in the fact you have telekinesis.
Impressed.
Almost like that's interesting that you would have mild telekinesis and she didn't even
Right.
get shocked.
Right.
Not even shocked. Do me a favor. Can you make a perception roll as well? You too.
Do they see this?
I'll tell you what there might be seen.
Oh, okay.
Perception roll. Tell me about what that means in this mechanism.
So in this mechanism, you're looking for the purple cloudy symbols.
okay, I got him right here.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Do you have any other reason why you think you'd be much more perceptive in your talents? Or your
Let's see.
backstory?
Wait, you mean, are we looking through the telescopes?
No. You
This is
are.
just sort of like we're just in this space and something is happening.
Something's about to happen.
Okay.
It depends. I mean, I'm going to be especially good at noticing things that are connected to the world of the mystical. Tiny creatures.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Also imaginary animals. Like these are the sorts of things I would be especially good at.
I think you're gonna get 3 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pota.
Okay.
I can't see very well.
That was.
Oh, it's bad.
That was bad.
It doesn't look good at all.
It's just, I have a reputation as being a not good dice person.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
What's up?
Now, how often can you use a signature move?
You can use a signature move once per game, unless you get an epic pass.
Okay.
An epic pass will allow you to either heal a strike or refresh your signature move. Okay.
I would have loved to use my signature. I think it's worth it right now.
Yeah. Do it later.
That's awesome. Okay.
Some juice.
Oh, you have the blessing of the luck dragon.
Can you do me a favor and roll
Yeah.
on that as well?
Yep.
I guess that helps.
But now this is actually my symbol.
Yeah. So you would get an
So
extra
that's
die.
that's just
So
freebie.
after you roll.
Yeah. So
Yep. Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah.
you're real
Can you
good.
roll that again? Actually.
Reroll the weave.
So we're looking for 1. You got
Okay.
2.
Yep.
Then let's go ahead and throw
Thank
one of those
you.
dice over there.
All right.
On 4
And
dice.
I'm what are we rolling for right now? To
You want purple clouds.
no, I mean, but what are we?
Perception.
Oh,
To see
perception.
what's
Perception.
going
We're
on.
about to, Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna see if you guys notice anything.
It's like purple. It's like a Lucky Charms type thing.
Ooh,
Purple
nice.
clouds,
Okay.
blue gusts.
Oh wow. Exactly.
right. I told you this is a part of me.
I'm okay
So there was
with
the
being
wheel.
lucky
Oh, okay.
charms of
All right.
role-playing games.
So,
So I got-
this is what you're about.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I had 1 and a weave that didn't turn out. so
Totally,
well,
but
so-
you actually notice it first. So while they're planning, their idea to, hijack a telescope.
Decouple these things. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You happen to notice a whole lot of white vans and military vehicles are pulling up.
Oh Lord.
But nobody notices the spectacular hang glider I made?
No, they noticed it,
I
but they
would-
don't like it.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, right. Like they noticed it. Everyone kind of went.
Dude,
And
that's
then they
probably
look
why
over.
they're here. As soon as you started using psychic powers,
There's a reason. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
vans arrive.
So you're noticing, and we're looking at troops and military scientists.
I'm getting nervous.
I need.
Yeah,
the
they're
phone.
going like filing in right now into this area.
Phone's a white bug.
So I would say this place would be relatively
whoa,
swamped
yeah.
in a couple minutes.
We got to get dude back up here.
Yeah, I was just gonna
and wait
say,
for his girl.
it looks like somebody accidentally did some science here.
Yeah, someone accidentally scienced.
Yeah, so we probably want to get blended back in with the class, is my suspicion.
Yeah.
Actually, would it be possible for me to use one of these things up here to get a closer look at the
You really want
at
to
the
use
vans?
that.
Well, no, I'm just saying anyway. It doesn't have to be with a telescope.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want to try to see if I can. It's all white vans, or is there some kind of a nondescript marking?
yeah, sure, of
Maybe
course.
some kind of
Go
a
for it,
I
yeah.
thought you said government.
So
classic
you're-
80s
Okay.
corporation.
I don't have. Well, I'm not going to make it that hard. So just one Gale check will be fine.
Okay, so Gale's purple.
Purple.
No.
No. So
F.
as you were looking, you got a strike. So that's interesting. Let's,
Yeah, I'm the worst.
So let's move over to.
I bring bad weather,
Yeah.
so.
So as you were.
I probably caught their attention.
Yeah, you caught their attention.
great.
Absolutely, that's what
Great.
happened. So you, because you weren't paying attention, I'm going to give you a strike to your Gales, right? Which means you're going to roll one less
One
die.
less dice.
Yeah, for this scene, right? So as we go to a new
Okay,
location, you'll
that's
reset.
great news.
Yeah, absolutely. Normally it's 3 strikes, you're out for the scene. You don't die in Weave. I just kind of temporarily.
You're not a part of the story.
Yeah,
see. Okay.
for the rest
Penalty
of that
box?
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically penalty boxed. Which
You
is
can't contribute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you totally alerted them. They absolutely zero in on you now, right? Because
Right.
you're trying to lean out, and they're like, oh, well, obviously he might know. So they're going directly at you. What are you up to at this point?
I'm just standing there stunned that
She just
didn't care.
But I have seen this. Obviously, they're like, huh, and it's
Yeah.
right on the fucking comm, and it's like I'm gonna go over, and in my mind, the magazine is still like,
Yeah.
and I go over and I just smack it to the ground and
like
say,
that.
you did your psychic shit again, and now look.
She was reading. Look at what she gave
Okay.
for her.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's like you need the tips in this magazine.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So she's noticing. So while you're having
they're
this
not here
argument,
because of me. They're here because of him.
Okay, we need to
While
make
you're
a
having this-
decision here. Are you with us or are you with her?
Well,
'Cause we haven't
I would say at this point she's already ghosted, right?
Yeah.
She was
Okay.
while you were having this argument, she kind of looked.
Yeah, so we just look over and she's gone.
back
Well,
and
she's
splits out
yeah,
the
she
back.
fades.
Yeah.
Right, but
Okay,
she left the
we
magazine
slap you a
behind.
little bit to wake
Might
you
be
up.
good to have.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, she left the magazine behind because
I
you,
want to
you
look at
slapped
that
it to the
page.
ground.
I
Yeah.
want to look at that page that she was.
It's a keeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was definitely, yeah, she's toaster cakes. All right. So at this point, the we're talking scientists with white coats are going in. They're starting to actually grab some of the students
Whoa!
and sequester them.
Wow, and we're
Right.
are we watching that from up above?
You're starting to see it happen on the first floor. Now you might want to you could just accept your fate.
No.
And just no.
We need.
Lounge.
No,
Let's
no.
go to the lounge. I got a plan.
The lounge.
The lounge. Is there a lounge? There's a lounge in here.
There's
You wanna do
obviously
it?
a
Let's
lounge.
check on the
I'll take you to the lounge.
Get us there.
Listen, you might see some things in this lounge that you don't normally see, but I'll bring you there.
Whatever. Get us to the
I'm
lounge.
gonna film it because you never know.
No, I was gonna say, dude,
Yeah.
you know how baller this is gonna be, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be because this is how
gonna
this,
take 'em
but
down.
this is how the video starts, right? It's like it's looking at the ground, and there's a bunch of clicks, and you're like, all right, hello, this is.
Yeah, I don't want
is
to
Lyla.
scare you too much, but when you take the video, and I reach into my back pocket and I pull out this black ball of ichor, put this in front of the lens.
All right.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, is he trying to impress me or what's
No,
what's
I
happening?
guarantee-
No. This
Okay.
is not.
This
is his
I
thing.
want to.
Okay.
This is what he does.
I may have spent some time.
I'm very
in some rough
perceptive,
places.
and so
Yeah.
I might be a little onto you.
Yeah, but I've spent some time in some rough places. I got this, and it might show us.
It could be a part. Oh, I see.
Okay.
You want to use this slime beast as some kind of lens for the camera.
I want to see if these are real scientists or if there's something from this planar dimension that's been following me.
So military scientists are coming up with armed guards, and you want to like show them stuff.
I don't trust them. No, I want her to see if look through the lens to see if they're really scientists or if they might be some demons from that damn abyss.
Vampire
All
type
right,
thing.
yeah, I'll go with that. So let's go ahead and make a perception roll. I would say this is happening in the midst of literal chaos. So I'm going to up it from a Gale's challenge of 1 to 2.
But so as we're running to the lounge,
Yeah,
she can like zoom in with her lens and everything.
sure. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. All right.
I'll let that happen.
Right now, and I have to roll for that or what?
Yeah, you're going to be looking for 2 of Gale's now.
Okay.
So 2
Come
Gale
on, baby.
symbols.
Because now, oh wait, now, did you give me that extra die because it's my
Because it's your focus
right?
suit.
Okay. Come on.
Unless you have any other reason why you should have.
Well, that is actually my talent.
It's dope.
It's what I'm made of, is perception, and I'm deep and emotional, and I don't really want to talk about it, but it's been
Well,
there.
you're always searching, so I'll probably give
Right.
you another die
I
for
mean,
being so perceptive.
Listen, I have a lot of
You never. Well, she never. As soon as the camera is on, I think it's like all focus.
right.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Oh, lordy, I just needed one, right?
No, it was 2.
Oh shit.
No weaves?
No,
No webs.
nothing. Are you rubbing off on me?
Hold on. I am gonna burn
And a
this.
strike.
Are you doing it?
Yep.
All right.
Listen.
So you can actually see on there. That's what happens to my
What?
phone.
What?
That's what happens to everyone's phone.
What?
Yeah, when you actually activate your signature
Oh,
move,
thank you for
everyone
remaining
else's
calm.
phone goes crazy.
Okay.
So
That explains the buzzing.
Yeah, I saw some crazy
Okay.
numbers and
Matrixy
letters
thing.
going in there.
Listen,
Yeah.
we've played a couple of D&D games.
Yeah.
I'm an experienced dungeon master, and you know what?
I know narrative. I know plot.
I know how to plot. Yeah, but under my sage guidance, you can now gain 1 additional die and re-roll all your strikes.
Oh God. So I get another one,
yeah,
and,
so
and
get
your
the ma-
strike.
and I get to have.
Strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need one
Yep.
Gale.
And you could re-roll any of them, is what it said?
Can I keep that?
Yeah, it says you can re-rolling all strikes.
Okay.
One of the other players can gain up to 1 additional die re-rolling all strikes.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right, let's do it. Oops, I don't know if that counts.
Hey!
But that's good because
that's
that's all I needed.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
right,
Thanks,
so-
man.
so-
You know,
so-
I
so
feel like
what-
I can trust you a little bit more.
I'm
You were
getting-
the
I'm
one
get-
that didn't trust me at first,
Hey,
but
listen,
I feel
we're
good.
getting there.
We're
We're
good.
getting there.
We're getting there.
Okay, so
What
Still
do you
weird.
really see through the
Yeah.
lens?
Yeah, so what you're seeing through the lens are essentially... Go ahead.
No,
Nope, we're good? Okay.
I was good. Yeah.
What we're seeing through the lens, these regular people, to be really honest. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing
I thought
there.
it would have been them.
You'll like them.
Yeah,
Like they-
I
yeah.
take the black mask back and put it in my pocket.
And by regular
Okay.
people,
I love that
human.
you guys did this in the middle of like literal chaos.
Yeah, it's
and then you're like,
right.
signature moves! Because you're like, regular people.
it's the time. It's
great.
So you laid out. I want to make sure I understand this UI wise. So you're laying out these challenges here, item by item, and then each of these events is associated with a specific challenge
Yep.
rating. Okay, cool.
Yep, exactly.
Makes sense to me. Now, my suspicion is that up here on the second deck that we've been looking down, there is probably a lounge.
There's certainly a lounge.
Oh, I'm getting us there. Let's,
Exactly.
We're
Yeah, he already
running.
knows where it is.
We're running.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
go
cool.
lunch.
We're on our way.
Yep.
Let's lounge.
Sure.
That's where he got his waffles.
Exactly.
I mean, that's generally where he gets.
Okay.
The waffles.
He always has a ready supply. He always has a box
okay,
of
we're,
waffles.
we're in the lounge.
How are... Not yet. You're still on the second floor. So how are you going to get down to the
We
lounge?
want to leap off the loft. Is it too far to
We'll die.
safely? Is it like?
I mean, it's an observatory.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
I've
not
tried it once, but
I had a hang
Maybe
glider.
there's multiple lofts.
So there might be.
Are we in the low loft or the
Like
high loft?
there could be other exits, right?
Okay.
oh well, I'll lead them. So what I know is that if you go around to the front end of the telescope, there is a small stairwell that will kind of let us.
Oh,
You know what? You know what I
it's
mean?
like to maintain it or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if we have the ability to get there without uninterred, it'll bring us down to that.
I gotta say,
ground
this
floor.
has the stank of escape, and I'm an escape artist.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think I'm
Right.
equipped to get us from here to the
Exactly,
lounge.
but
Well, you
also,
can definitely assist him on that.
but we will
Work
be
together.
obscured
exactly
from view by
because
the
of the
massive
giant telescope.
Yeah.
and telescope.
Listen, I may have had to use it once or twice. I don't want to talk about why.
You be the directions. I'll be the eyes, and we'll
So,
get out of that.
Remember, I
situation.
can pick locks.
Oh, me too.
Right.
We're gonna double
okay,
up on
we're
that.
good. Okay.
So
You
I-
pick locks? That's
yeah. No, I'm not. It's not as good with doors though.
Where
Let's
locks
see, where
usually
am I?
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes.
Padlocks, perfectly easy.
May we?
Perfect. So as you get, to the door, you notice that there is a new lock on it.
Okay.
Oh, new. Don't recognize it.
Don't recognize it, but it's a number code, right? And
Jethro did it again. Every time he changes the lock on me.
You probably know Jethro enough to maybe see if you can guess the actual code itself.
I mean, I am scholastically.
Remember, mental. This is it.
Yeah, you do have that the amazing brain of yours.
I mean, it's
really
look,
nice.
Look at the size of this knock.
It's just that
very
But you
great.
know how this works in the show, because it's like this. Because I don't think of this as a movie. I think of this as a series,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so, but you know how it is. They're gonna have that effect where, whenever Flynn uses his memory effect, there'll be a different color transfer effect.
Yeah.
That's his filter.
You hear a lot of whispers in the background.
Do I
sound.
see, Jethro usually walks the catwalks around here. Do I see him at all?
No. This is
need-
absolute
This is on
chaos
you.
again.
You need to use your mind vise.
What kind of luck is this?
And seek out.
I'm going to try and figure out. I know Jethro, and I know he loves his ones and his zeros.
He does love ones and zeros.
Oh, that's
He's
helpful.
all about those
Yeah.
two numbers. He's his
So-
favorite two numbers.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think I could pull it off. Ooh, that's my sign. Does that mean anything?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna help.
Yeah, it's gonna help you. But this is a flame challenge of 3 because of the
Oh.
fact.
What?
Hey girl. So because of the fact that
You've been rolling flame.
yeah, you're rolling flames, but you're also it's a lot of panic. It's a new lock. You're a little bit stressed. It's gonna be a little bit harder for you to remember.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and say that you start out with 3 dice. All challenges start out with 3 dice. You get an extra die because you're flames. You're going to be assisting him, is what I remember.
Yes, I will.
All right.
Escape artist.
So why don't you go ahead and
Oh,
roll
that's
that extra
rad.
die. Right. This is going to essentially take your turn. Take your turn for this
Fair
actual
enough.
round.
but
right?
you'll back him up on his play.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right,
Exactly.
which is helpful.
If this doesn't work, I think we're going in the vans.
It's
Yeah, you're cool. I don't know how to.
I'm afraid of those vans.
It's F Town.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Is there any other reason why you should have another die?
Well, I have sleight of hand, so no, I can't even pull that one off.
I mean, I don't think you can steal the lock. But
No, I have nothing else that would really, unless for some reason I could eat this lock and not, my stomach would be unfazed by it.
I would say that sleight of hand means you could probably do a couple tries of the lock.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, because you have a little.
quick.
Sure.
Yeah, you're quick.
You're quick on the tumbler.
All right.
Sweet.
So, 6 dice. You'll be rolling one of them as an assist, and you're looking
It
for
brings
flames.
the heat. That's a rock.
What'd you do?
I hate dice boxes. Have you ever mentioned I hate dice boxes?
Wow.
What
Wow.
does
I'm never
that
rolling another
mean?
dice box
Just
again.
for the people at home, here's what I want to emphasize: 3 strikes, 1 flame, a pile of mud
That's my contribution.
from this guy.
Yeah.
Wait, is there anything?
Yeah,
I can-
mathematically, it was supposed to. This game works really well when everyone succeeds.
So I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there, like punching codes frantically into this thing, and it's like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Just screw it.
So I'm gonna go
Advance
ahead
might be
and
fun.
take. Let's go to your character sheet really quickly. And I'm gonna give you a strike to your Brooks.
Okay.
Because you are bad.
Well, you're embarrassed.
Is there
You're
any
embarrassed at
way
this
that
point.
I
I'm
can
incredibly
salvage that
embarrassed.
with my signature move?
What's your signature move do again?
Well, so
your signature move.
Well, the
Okay.
karate instructor was pretty amazing. And
Oh, yeah.
me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
even
yeah,
better.
yeah,
No,
yes.
no,
Yes.
because this lock isn't going anywhere.
no. This is another fantastic calm move. This is a trance-like state, a momentary trance-like state, and we can execute one task with perfect focus at the cost of losing my turn because I was helping him out. I mean, he really helped me to stay calm the last time.
I tried.
It's true.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
2 ways we can do it.
Okay.
So, ultimate focus,
Okay.
I would say up to and including literal karate on the lock,
Okay.
or monkey wrench allows me to let another player re-roll their strikes.
Ooh.
That
Well, there
is
were
true.
3 of them.
You need
so
2
that-
flames out of 3.
You had one flame.
I had
I remember.
one.
You had one flame.
Did I?
It could be you had one
one
flame,
flame.
and it could be so if you have 3. If you re-roll your strikes,
Still
that's
unlikely.
3 die, any one of which could be a wev.
Yeah, I think that's
Let's
actually.
try it. Here, you know what? I'm gonna push the button, and it's gonna go. It's gonna go
Here we
crazy.
go. Woo!
All right, it's lighting up on my phone.
Oh, it's so cool.
Wow, that is really cool.
All right, now So, obviously there were failures in the past.
Yeah,
There will be failures in the future, but this will be a success.
this will be a success. Dennis, this will be a
Oh,
success.
see, no.
Get that.
Yeah,
I was gonna say no
dice
dice
I hate
right?
dice box. Get it away.
Weave.
Weave.
Weave
Wow.
and flames. All right,
All
see?
right, and you get to roll again.
And you get to roll again, which is great because the better the. Alright, so that is a third. This is actually really cool.
Get
If-
that
if you-
dice box
yeah.
off this table.
Hold on, so you have exploding dice.
Yeah.
So if you roll a wev, you get not just that symbol, but you also get to re-roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Juicy.
All right.
Let's do this.
Keep it coming.
Okay.
That's a strike, but it's
All
fine.
That's right.
Because now we have
We're
our
good to
shit.
go. We're
Yep,
good to go.
Exactly.
So it was four flames essentially.
Yeah. So you got 4
Rad,
flames.
okay.
So as that was a really good use of
Thanks.
the signature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
Thanks
so
for
the
using
monkey
that.
monkey wrench, I can make an opponent's action go horribly wrong, or I can let another player re-roll their strikes. But it actually required that the roll have that many strikes in
Right.
order to be
Yeah, there you go.
meaningful.
Yeah, so
right?
such a good. I mean, reason because what was it? 3 strikes total. Like that was the best.
Yeah, no, here's
good
how it's
combo.
going to be. God, you know how those like shitty, like you see these in this is how you lose puzzle rooms all the time, right? It's because you're moving the symbols around and then it's like, oh no, the arrow's over here.
Yeah.
The situation where you had the code right,
Yeah.
but it was like no man, the arrows, like the arrows.
You had to push in on
like,
these 2
it's like
slip
this is the arrows. This is
It's the small arrow, not the big
Yeah.
arrow.
Yeah.
And you're down to 30 seconds left.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. The door just cracks open.
Get in the van. We gotta go.
You're running down the stairs.
Okay.
You still going to go to the lounge at this point, or?
So we got dudes
Guys,
running in from the van.
Oh, they are. Yeah, absolutely.
We thinking steal a van?
Okay. Well, so I
should
saw them
definitely steal
put.
it.
Can anyone
Okay.
drive?
Can we? Can we get to this parking lot?
Can anyone?
Did you say steal?
Oh.
Did you say steal?
Right.
It's not. ours.
Oh,
we're gonna take it.
yeah. You want to steal a van?
I'm just saying. You guys want to steal a van?
Steal a van.
We can steal a van.
We don't have
Down.
any
Guys, we can
choice.
steal a van.
No, here's the fact of the matter.
Guys,
is
we can
that-
steal a van.
As long as I can film it.
We can steal.
Yes.
This is the one time you shouldn't film.
Oh, really?
When
Oh,
you're
yes.
down.
Yeah, I guess that's
Just
true.
because
Yeah,
of
evidence.
because of the jail.
But what if there's.
Mostly the jail.
Oh, okay.
The jail.
I know, but what if we can take down these damn scientists who are
As-
stealing
As long as
kids on
we
their tours? Which.
let us
My sister?
smile it. Let us make a pact. I know how important that is to you.
Okay.
As long as our faces are not in the video.
Cool.
Yeah.
That makes it more mysterious anyway.
You do it. Oh, it could be like like you're
Nothing
doing
from the
a-
neck up.
All right, I just want
like a
evidence.
J.J. Abrams like event.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say that this was even filming the whole time,
Right.
right?
Right.
Conveniently.
I mean, I have been.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That's-
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm
okay.
a documentary filmmaker.
Exactly. So while they're in here trying to round people up, this is a great opportunity to get a van.
Yeah, let's get in the van.
Let's
I
do
want to
it.
steal this van. You
Yes.
almost see me foaming at the mouth.
Okay.
That's when I heard the word
I think he
steal.
wants to steal a van.
Well,
he likes hang gliding.
that's one interpretation. I mean, that's.
I'm just saying.
So you're going down the stairs. You know, the-
Imagine a situation. This is just give me a moment. I
Sure,
don't mean to
no,
interrupt.
I got it, buddy.
Imagine a situation where you are flying on a hang glider, and then you land on a van to steal. Like, how does that do anything for you?
I've only hang glided once, but and I don't know if you.
Sure does talk about
I
it a lot.
really don't know if you know this, but I hang glided once. But I'm willing to try it.
Yeah,
Because this
exactly.
sounds amazing.
Here, so we are out. Like now that we've cracked through, nobody's going to be expecting us from this vector. It's all maximum sneakery. We're going to go around this van. We're going to get into the van.
Good.
But what about the hang
You hop on top.
What about the hang gliding?
Well, no, that was a euphemism.
Does it have to
It's
be?
a literary
I mean,
device.
I can make it literal,
You're very, very smart. I know
No.
you know this term.
No thanks.
but I mean,
Who can hotwire?
Okay, so as you're going down the stairs, the side stairs, you go through the side exit. You notice the most generic, cliche white van, nondescript white van that appears to have some exhaust coming out, which indicates to you that the van's already
It
running.
might be running.
listen.
They might have it running.
Oh.
Like they may not be
would
trying to
agree.
stay.
yeah. Oh no, this is going. And I'm a professional thief
Sure.
in the
Yeah.
in many a mall, so I know.
The slider might even be open,
Yeah.
It's hardly stealing.
unlocked. Yeah,
Don't
we'll
tell
find
me
out.
that. Don't
We'll
tell me
try
that.
it. We'll try it.
So
It's a little more like driving.
Yeah.
normally this is where I would say either make a knowledge check to actually see if you know how to drive, or you make a Gale's check to kind of perceive, like what's around you in this area.
Yeah.
Listen,
I have neither of those in my hand. Now, normally I could just issue a 1,
Okay.
but this is going to be it's going to be annoying. So I'm actually going to fold my
It's
cards.
a beast. Oh, and get some more stuff?
And then,
interesting.
So
Okay.
by doing that, what that means to you is that because I did that,
Yeah.
I actually made you auto win. So auto pass that. So no problem. You guys get into the van.
All right.
Oh, and then you have better
Are you
cards.
not
And then I have better cards in the future.
I mean, guys, look at
Yep.
All right.
All right. So
That was pure luck.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
your boy,
That
it's your
must
boy
have been
FN. Come
that-
on.
Exactly.
And it also must have been a little bit of your luck.
Well, see, and I know for a fact, like, so we're in, and then, I mean, what is the setup like in the back of this van?
Yeah.
Like, is this one of these things where it's like, I mean, is this designed to hold children like animals?
Yeah, like,
Or is it
are there
designed?
chains?
Is it exactly? Or is there like a cage in the back? Is it like a paddy wagon type thing? Or is there a lot of listening equipment?
yeah. So what you see is there's definitely a cage in the back, right? Usually used for kind of a small animal or a nondescript human-like thing,
creepy.
right?
This is awful.
You also have
You're a monster for making this game.
Thank you. You also see an assortment of medical equipment off to the side of that, right? And the medical equipment can range from tools to actually do whatever you need to do
Straps.
in the back of a van.
Yeah,
I'm-
exactly.
I would say
I'm
the
feeling
sky's the
that.
limit in the back of a white van of all the medical equipment you could put in there. But there's
Get
definitely
dark quick.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
And
all-
they've been taking kids
Yeah,
off
for
of the
real.
tour,
Here,
right?
exactly. So whoever is gonna try to drive this should, and then I am gonna be looking for files folders, like the sort of thing where it's like sometimes they slide under the seat. You never know.
exactly. So who's driving?
See who
Listen,
would be,
I got us in the van.
who would be
I got
best?
us in the van.
So
guys.
intellectual,
Yeah.
You can say
right?
that.
Intellectual, interpersonal,
Well, you can really say that.
I'm
say that again. I
interpersonal
love it.
as well. I mean,
intellectual.
Yeah, you.
yeah.
Keep saying it if you want to.
I'm good. It's interpersonal.
Yep.
Right. So and we have perception.
He's been doing things from a really young age, and I mean, honestly,
also
It's like
blacked
what
out
else?
for 8
It's like
years.
what else do you exactly like? What else do you know?
know.
Like we have to tap
Kind of
into.
escapey, but we're more. Where are we going?
Right now, it doesn't matter. Away from the men. but I'm trying to figure out. Like, do we need to tap into this dark well of like memories that are just like missing?
right?
Like there has to be something back in this well where it's like you're on your dad's knee and you're like driving in the parking lot, this type of thing.
Like a flashback
Dig
moment?
deep.
Do you want to try and do
Dig
that?
Dig deep.
There was no Black Sabbath concert.
Dude, okay, dude, you save that for the fucking finale. You don't come out with that no Black Sabbath concert. Like, that can't be the ante. No. At the finale, we'll find out there really was one.
It'll get better.
Okay. So who's driving the van?
Him.
You are.
He gets behind the wheel and just like
You just go.
Yeah.
But I would say that you're going to be driving to a couple of locations that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
Just places that you're just like, I know I can go here, right?
Safe places.
Which one of those locations is it?
Oh, that's pretty smooth.
Is it that one? Mm-hmm. All right.
That's so cool.
Can you hold that for a second so it doesn't fall?
where are we going?
Oh, wait. No, I also have to scan that. You know what? I'm a huge dork. It's cool.
Listen, it happens.
It's up on. Oh,
No, Serpentor.
Oh God!
All right.
Glad it's not a spider.
Oh, the movie theater
You're
or the
totally-
antique shop.
You're totally going to the multiplex. All right. So you were like, the one thing that you know is that you've been trying to catch up a lot on. And it's like kind of like Captain America, right? Has that book.
Oh, and he's just mainlining movies?
Yes. Yeah. You've been mainlining culture now for months, right? Exactly. So you jump right into it and you're driving right to the multiplex. Okay. So that would actually end this scene.
Okay.
This is a good way for us to end that scene. So in this section,
I like scenes.
right?
Yeah, I love that concept of of it being an actual scene. Like,
Encapsulated now.
yeah,
Yep.
that whole
Well,
arc we just went through.
and you see that in a lot of like that sort of scene mythology.
Yeah.
Like that happens in a lot of indie.
Yeah.
Like that's sort of like the base unit of the indie game, the collaborative
Oh
indie
yeah,
storytelling
totally,
game.
100%. Let me go ahead and then I'm gonna make sure that we end the scene here.
I know
So
they
that-
took my sister. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly. So when you end a scene on there, what does it mean? for the gameplay and for your for the DM view of the game.
Absolutely. So from the DM view, I'm actually going to have these cards still be in the timeline.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. But when I actually change episodes, when I start a new episode, that timeline gets reset because it's a different story.
Right.
Right.
But it's all stored, isn't it?
Yep, it's all stored.
Oh, cool.
So what happens for me is that this was your previous location was the observatory.
Right.
I'm now switching it now to actually be the Serpent, which is the
movie
multiplex.
theater, yeah.
And everyone who had any strikes in the scene, those get reset.
Nice.
And it happened. You didn't actually have to do it manually at all. It actually just happened
Yeah.
automatically because you ended the scene. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very fun. So, all right. So how old are you? You're 14 or so, right? 6'4". I know how math works. That makes sense.
I was gonna go 16.
Yeah.
We're in high school. Yeah, we're 16.
Totally. So at this point, you took all the side.
I know how to drive it.
Yeah.
You know, so you took all the side roads, right?
Yeah.
You definitely kind of were like finding a way to kind of get
Gravel travel.
get your way out of that scenario, right? And you are driving downtown Gloom Bay, right? And you just kind of slowly come to a stop, like right in front of the multiplex.
It's like the camera is like below the right tire, looking up at the sign.
Exactly. At this point, though, you didn't actually communicate that you're going to go there, right? You just kind of you're like
It's instinct.
there's like a chase that's happening, and you're just like
We weren't driving to something. We were driving away from something.
I just look at him like,
But here we are.
What the?
okay, and you wanted to actually look for something inside of that.
Oh yeah,
van.
I am digging around
All right.
in the back of this thing.
Can I film you doing that?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Listen, no neck up.
All right. Good to go.
All right. Well, let's see if I can. You know what? Let's give you a check. I'll give you a 1 of flames check.
Neck down, filming.
Oh,
in white
Gales.
band.
Pardon me, Gales for perception.
It's getting really dark.
Weird.
Man,
I'm trying to think. Is there anything? Yeah, it happens fast. I'm trying to think. Pick lock, structural engineering. I don't think I have anything that can help me here, specifically about my about searching for things.
yep.
So I got 3.
Yep. Go for
and
it.
no strikes. You know what
No
I mean?
strikes. Yeah,
No
you'll be
strikes.
fine. You'll probably. Okay? So if you were doing a Gales challenge of 1,
Yeah.
right?
I have 3.
You have 3 to go again.
Wow.
Okay, so you got 3, but you were looking for 1. That's
Yeah.
2 over.
Right.
So in the rules for weaves, that's known as an epic pass.
Agreed.
Right.
Oh.
So didn't you actually? You already healed your strikes, but didn't you have a signature move?
Yeah. My signature move.
You get that. Does it get that back?
was the monkey wrench, which I lost.
Oh, cool.
So if you have a success that's on the epic pass, you actually get your shit back.
I mean,
Or is there like what does it mean? Like tell me about these epic passes.
Yeah.
oh, it means that you can either heal a strike, or you can actually also get your signature move back as well. And then additionally, because it went so well, I'm going to go ahead and just.
I'm gonna give you a bar of gold.
I'm going to let you
I mean,
choose.
it's no waffle, but do
choose
you?
which of the items you're.
Now we gotta
gonna
go to a pawn shop.
All right.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like
the
that.
woods.
So let's go ahead and assign. I'm going to.
Oh, so this is an item. So you're actually gonna assign me that item through
Oh,
there?
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, here I'm gonna look in my inventory.
Oh man, I hope this goes well.
Yeah, I was just saying, dude, listen, this is hard mode. This is the Dark Souls of game demos.
Oh.
Another glass orb.
Dude, you double up on my orbs. I would like that, honestly. That would work for my character.
A canoe or a summer camp?
Canoe.
What?
Oh no, I can work.
be
I can
canoe.
work that into the story.
Okay.
Right.
Inflatable.
Listen, I'm a
You
swimmer.
actually got yours.
I'm a swimmer.
It actually showed up. Perfect.
Oh no, dude! I'm
that's
telling you,
so
this story
cool.
gets darker and darker.
Yeah.
Because if there's a crappy summer camp bow and arrows in this thing, it means that they were from some
Previous
other
children.
kid.
I know.
This
This is going a little too
it's
dark.
making me scared.
I'm sorry. I don't actually know the.
Oh, dude, and you know it's like down in the it has that little thing. It's like written by mom. It's like property of Janet.
Oh,
Like it's just like the
that's
whole.
But it's on a piece of tape, like tape that's almost peeling off at
Yeah,
this point.
exactly. So yeah, so that's happening.
It's like right next to it, like a paper boat.
Yeah.
No,
No,
exactly. That's
Georgie.
coming with me. Like it's coming.
You were gonna arm yourself with the summer camp.
Oh,
bow and arrow?
absolutely. Yeah. There's no half measures.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
There's no half measures.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I have a slingshot. So
Oh, so you guys have weapons
So
now.
We do.
we're gonna
Yeah.
Lord of the
Yeah,
Flies
yeah.
this,
Yeah.
like really
listen,
quick.
if anybody, so I've still got my
So you're
signature
milling
move.
around in the back of the van.
Yeah. I'm digging around back there. Yeah. While you're driving, like
I know
you're
this
taking
sounds-
turns, and I'm just like,
I know this sounds crazy because
Yeah.
it's full of medical equipment.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
Is there a game console back there?
But here, we'll dig around.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a
Well,
look.
I'll dig around. So you're driving, and it's like you're asking if there's a Akari back here.
I'm gonna do an extra die just to see. It's a one of.
There's something familiar about this van.
Yeah, it's a one of Gale's. The only
Oh
thing.
wow.
Going for Gales?
Going for Gale's, looking for one. You see no.
Wow.
Double weave?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is the mega
Which one's,
weave.
this is the Gale.
That's
That's what you
one.
want. Now roll these weaves.
Nice.
Weave.
Let's do
So,
it.
yeah.
There's three
we
so
have-
far.
And another one.
Four.
Oh, there's
Roll it again.
four.
They
Keep on.
explode.
Yep.
Strike. Doesn't matter. So 4 on a 1 threshold.
All right. You tell me what you see.
There's an Akari 5600.
But it's like, you know what it is? It's like evidence bins. Evidence
Total,
bins.
It's a total evidence thing.
I mean,
You're
he was,
pulling it through.
you guys, he cannot remember
Yeah,
for
exactly.
8 years.
I think he just remembered something about this van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was no. I think there was no Black Sabbath
There was no Black
concert.
Sabbath. He was in this van.
Were you? Do you feel like that you were?
Something about the van
You know what?
That's why
it
he knew
is-
how to
made me
drive
ask
it.
that question.
No. You know what? You know what it is, dude. This is what we're gonna find out. This is spoilers, obviously, for the last episode, for the finale. It's Operation Black Sabbath.
Oh,
my God.
The
that's-
whole time he thought it was a concert, but it's
That's a
actually an operation.
Black Sabbath.
What's up?
What's the name of this game?
Oh, the cartridge. It's a coat, right?
Cloak and Blaster or something.
It's Coat and Stabber.
Coat and Stabber. I need to get the fucking cartridge in.
Oh,
that
I
console.
could play that into a story. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
No, we have it.
Okay.
It's like we have this,
I mean-
and there's medical equipment, like the screens.
There's
for-
no like power back there because how are we gonna?
No. All right. So what are you gonna do?
It's movie time.
Well, we got to get into the building.
We gotta
Yeah.
get power.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's an open.
Okay, I have 4D batteries from a radio, so and it doesn't have a ton of charge in it. But
Batteries?
Does now.
I'm just saying, if there's any way that
I mean,
we
if the
can
Akari
get,
takes batteries.
No, it does not.
No, it isn't
Sorry.
like
That was
that.
a long shot.
The
Hey.
links.
So I
It's
know
some
right now
charge.
it's kind of hard to plug things in. Like we need a screen and we need an outlet.
So what? So
can
you
do-
but you feel compelled to do this, right?
So this is the game.
wait.
This is the cartridge, but
We're at the movie theater,
it's not
right?
the cartridge.
You are.
We
at the
have a
movie theater.
screen and outlets.
You have
I can
the
get us
screen and the power.
In. I can get
Okay.
us in.
Okay, I got to get this cartridge in that console.
But no,
That's
deal.
Okay.
There's
Same.
something. There's something on this cartridge.
Okay.
that only
Okay,
that
let's get
console
out
can
of this van and get in that theater and play this cartridge.
So if we leave this van sitting around in the parking lot,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it would be a bad idea.
this could be a big flag.
Exact-
That,
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
here.
So
we got to get rid of the van.
it's very big.
Is there a hill or ravine something nearby we can?
Just park it behind. Park it behind the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could park behind, or you really want to chuck this off the side of a ravine, don't you?
We want this van on.
I mean,
Well-
so I've documented as much as I can in the back, so I feel like
Yeah,
we've got
you've
what we need.
captured-
Like we need to get away from these scientists.
Did we see any, as you were taking video, did we see any like rivers that we,
You know
and
what?
bridges we passed over along the
do you
way?
got?
I would say a perception check would
Okay.
probably, because she's been.
Okay. I've been watching,
Ooh, my battery's
and that
been
is.
low.
I know mine was dying too.
It's
Do you
okay.
need a plug? Okay.
My
it's
battery
all
is
good.
great.
Okay.
So it's working amazing.
So I am
I have
rolling.
like half charge.
Oh, nice. I have an old phone.
Oh yeah. Well, I got 65.
I'm just jealous. Well, I have 40 batteries.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I got 4
That have-
motherfucking D batteries.
They have 3 hours of charge left. Okay, I'm
right,
rolling
so-
for what? What am I doing again?
One of Gale's.
Okay.
Just for perception.
Yes. Oh, I see some girls.
Whoa, and this is a beautiful.
And 2 W's.
What?
Those
Okay, so
weaves.
we are
This
warping-
van is gonna just
From, like,
vape.
nothing
Oh,
to
and
like
by the way,
everything.
by the
van's gonna
way.
vaporize.
Can we blow up the van with his
Exactly.
fireworks?
Okay, no, I got nothing.
So 4 successes on a 1 Gale though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You were recording. You were very, aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
Right. What do you know about this area? Like that you're just because you just did an epic pass. I can't help but give you.
Yeah, no, we
everything
went
you need.
over a bridge on our way in, which is just right around the corner.
Yeah.
I think it would be pretty easy to like
You know what? This is one of these things
put
where
a
you
brick
let it
on the.
roll.
Yeah, right.
You just
put
neutral
it
and let it
neutral.
roll.
And roll backward. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was okay.
I will say that I am a little emotional about this, so I can't really discuss it much. But
Like in
I
words.
saw some gold things in there. There were drawers of seemingly kid things.
No!
So I'm
No!
kind of upset about that. But I've got it on film.
This shit's all connected.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you take it? You must have.
Yeah.
It's your sister. So
Yeah.
it is.
Hey, I get,
So dude, one of those baller like medical bracelets.
It's a chain. It's a
Oh,
chain.
chain,
And
okay.
but I can't.
You can't talk
It's
about
too
it.
intense.
You can't
right
talk
now.
about it.
Yeah. Okay. But it's in my pocket, and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
okay. So you were on a hill anyways, going uphill when you parked the car.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you
Neutral.
You hit it into neutral, right? Okay, that's a yes. So, or was that a no?
I hope this is gonna work. Is it gonna be far enough away?
Well, it's gonna be so good.
Oh no, that's the thing. Go ahead.
That was
No,
around
I
the
just
corner.
I just love the picture of it. It's like It's like I open up the side door, I step out, and I'm walking up here. I got my fucking bow and arrows. It's like
Slingshot.
no, the slingshot right here.
Yeah.
It's like you put the slingshot away. You have the camera, and then it's like you put something in your pocket.
Yeah.
Right. This asshole comes out.
Hey, I got a glider.
But
but listen.
I'm just saying. I know this transit system is sound like the back of my hand. I can drive this van far away.
But then we just
Wow.
press
Make it disappear,
put
and I can be
neutral,
back in 20
and
minutes.
it rolls down and falls off the cliff while we reservoir dogs this shit.
No.
on
So we're
film.
walking out
Yeah.
exactly, and then
So here's the thing. I don't want all of you to see this. I want to do this on my own.
Oh, it's private.
I'm gonna go disappear the van.
So basically, we're going
to mass transit back.
Reservoir Dogs absolutely goes into
you guys
slow-mo,
go find power and
right?
screen and get this
So
thing back.
as you are stepping out, like putting the bow and arrow over you, right? You're just like not even looking at the van. You jump out of the van
I
and
just
just
take
go
off.
Yeah.
chunk like this,
Wheels squealing and everything.
like slow mo back while you were walking into the movie theater. Yeah, I'm okay with this. That's awesome.
All right.
It's pretty dope. Okay, so
All right.
now basically what we need is an outlet.
Got a skinny tie and all.
Yeah.
Let's get into that movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do we do this if I'm off
Cinerama.
on a mission?
But here, so
no, you're.
no. His fantasy. I can help.
Yeah.
His fantasy is that we're getting out, and then it's getting close. So he wants to go on like some kind of personal like vision quest to get rid of this thing, and then he's going to use his bus pass to get back to the
Right.
movie theater.
That's the plan.
This is his fantasy, and
I want to
support
do it my
him.
way, and I want you to see it because
No, totally.
It's-
Okay.
listen,
I don't want to.
if we're ever interrogated,
None of us know.
see what I mean?
Right,
I
you
don't
took
know
the
what happened to the
bus.
van.
This, you won't even
Polygraph
know.
everything.
This is great. But what I'm saying is that absolutely. So we're on Operation Akari 5600, right?
Yeah.
The issue is, so we have a screen. We have this system. It's like we just need AC,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
All right, Dennis, I give you the cartridge.
Okay.
I don't want it with me.
No, exactly.
The
No,
truth is with you guys now.
I got it.
Just in case I don't make it back.
Okay.
I got it
I love you, man.
in the coat.
you.
But you're gonna need me to play that game once you get it lit up.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So wait up, I'll be back.
I'm glad you trust
Okay.
us now.
So
Can we make this go?
yeah. Okay. So
takes a bit to warm up.
you're slightly confused.
No, no.
I'm hopping in the.
He is having his own adventure where he gets rid of the van. Oh. We are gonna go in and try to figure out this video game shit.
Perfect.
And he's
All right.
going to get a punch on his bus pass so that it's, free
He's
and
clean.
clear. Yeah.
So I'm gonna describe what's going on with them first.
Yeah,
And then I'm gonna do a scene cut to you later.
I love it.
All right. So as you you guys are totally slow walking into this, there's no one. Like it's a pretty
Oh, it's kind of
right. There's no one there. No one really cares that much. You could easily have walked in. You probably walked in several times yourself without even having to pay. Right? Like it's fine. It's a small town. No one gives a crap. So at this point, you see at least one teenager, like one 16-year-old teenager with like
servicing the popcorn
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. The dead eyes, like the hope that you can see is leaving their face in real time. Because they're checked out. So,
Yeah.
Where do you want to go at this point? Like, how do you want to hook this up? You have a brief moment in which no one's going to be paying attention to you.
Absolutely. Here, so I'm gonna walk up. I just have a bow and arrows now. Like this is a part of my identity,
Yep.
and he's gonna have to fucking deal with it. So I'm gonna roll up and I'm gonna say, "Hey man, have you ever heard of Coat and Stabber?"
Sure. All right. All right. Yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to say it's a challenge of Brooke's challenge of 2 because you are talking to not only a teenager,
Oh,
but
tell
the
me.
one who's
Say no more.
clearly off the clock.
Say no more. Well, he's
can
on the
I-
clock.
Well, he's on the clock, but he's
On the clock.
mentally
He's off the
checked.
clock.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
off the clock.
Can I help him and start trying to use my sleight of hand to take some items off of the counter to distract, to kind of worry the person he's talking to, and just kind of throw him off guard a little?
Sure, you can do whatever you want. I don't.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
But you do have the
I'm over
magazine.
here driving.
You do have the magazine.
So you can help me out here.
I throw down the magazine and be like, look at Cloak and Stabber.
Yeah, exactly. Code Stabber right here. I say, listen, man. It's tournament.
Yeah.
It's right by here. My mom dropped us off here. We need to practice before the tournament. You'd not believe the prize the board. It has like the wheels on there. I don't know about skateboards.
Yep.
It's like I bet it's fast, but that's the prize, and we need to practice before we go to this thing. I don't know if you have like a break room or because we can set this stuff up anywhere. We don't want to be in your hair, but
Yeah.
you know, like my mom dropped us off
And
here.
then I pull the magazine out and I'm like, look, $3,000 prize. You get
This is
$5.
So this is
We win. 5.
This is all
Five.
unbelievably convenient because the when I actually was scanning and starting the game out,
What do you want? 10?
right? No, one of the themes.
It's lies.
Right. One of the actual theme of the episode was actually an
tournament?
arcade tournament.
Nice.
So so to finish it off, the girl was reading the Informer magazine to kind of lead you into that, but you know.
Smooth.
It was smooth. You charmed your way out of that situation.
turned
So,
out
as you slammed it down, open to the page that she was looking at, and you're like, "We're gonna go to the." And you look at it, and you notice that she was totally reading that section that you got excited about, right earlier on, which was the tournament. You're like, tournament, and then you guys
Big
like,
tournament.
yeah, you guys will get right into the story.
Nice.
All right, so you're up against a teenager. So I would
Deal with this shit.
roll 4 dice to see if you can get 2 Brooks.
All right, Prue Brooks, and then my guess, based on what's happened previously, is that him coming in and helping with the magazine is probably a dice,
Yes.
right?
All right.
So he should roll that.
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh wait, how many dice do you have?
So I have 3.
You have 3, but you should get an extra 1 because you're a Brook.
Well, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Brooke Shields. You ready?
Okay.
We're gonna maintain the theme.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And Sigourney Weaver.
So we want that water. You heard?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Okay.
2 for 2.
Beautiful.
So
it's like a tenuous.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
whole thing is it could go either way.
Sure can.
And
Yeah.
I'm there negotiating with her. It's like $5, $10, $15.
It could be, but I'm not sure it's happening at all. Like I think that in the TV show version of this, like this pause is way too long.
Yeah.
Like it's way too long. It's like 15,
Yeah.
16 seconds of just
Yeah.
like looking, and it's just
there's
like
like dead silence going back and forth, and
good
then he
here?
just kind of goes, "Fine," kind of that attitude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So conveniently enough, he actually has in the back of the multiplex.
Yeah.
There is one of the old school. I was going to say old school, but it's just school televisions.
Yeah.
Right.
Of the-
where
of the
they
era.
had the VCR and all that.
Oh,
classic.
Yeah. Right.
The
So
AV,
they-
yeah,
AV
yeah.
yeah,
equipment.
the AV
AV
equipment.
cart.
Yeah, so they can actually do the instructional video that came with the multiplex.
Yeah,
and start out your
exactly.
stuff.
AV kit.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a
So,
theater.
yep. So he walks you to the theater and you. It's
Yeah.
amazing. There's a rap at the end of that instructional video.
Oh, you know there
there's
is.
100% a rap.
And it's illegal. Like it's not okay.
Yeah.
So he walks you back.
Makes the whole staff feel awkward.
He kind of makes this hand wave like there, and then just walks away. Right? Like,
I'm like, dude,
done.
I offered you a percentage.
I jump. I'm in there. I am plugging shit in
Okay.
right now.
You absolutely hook that up right away. The Akari 5600.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I grab the cartridge. Bring it out. Blow thoroughly.
Power on and off.
Blow,
Preemptive blow.
blow thoroughly, right, and then slot it, and then flip the switch. I got to see if this thing is working.
So I was actually gonna, if you just put it in without blowing, I was gonna be like, it flashes,
Preemptive.
right? I was gonna force you to do that.
You know
but
these
fine.
things.
You've played a lot.
yeah,
Right.
Okay.
It's not my first rodeo.
Right.
I'm looking at this prop back here.
Yeah.
And
I got some
What?
props.
I know.
Yeah.
There's an Atari right there. I just put it on the table.
Here, let's see. Where's that?
The flashback 5 right there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, delicious.
I know.
Anyway, we have many artifacts of that era. Now,
Yes.
so it's plugged in. I flip that sort of that big analog switch
The
on
big
the left.
switch, it makes like a chunk sound. and
Exactly. It
Yep.
goes,
It totally does the.
yeah.
Yep. And then what it shows up is, the I'm not.
Coat and Stabber.
Yeah, the Coat and Stabber.
I got you.
The screen, kind of comes right up and it gives you, start game 1P, 2P, right? The options, right?
Oh yeah.
You need the select button to flip through the.
Oh totally. Yeah. The different modes.
Yeah. Totally. So you're at the main screen. What now?
Well, I wonder if there's going to be any Coat and Stabber tips in the magazine.
Yeah, I'm flipping through it. Like, I'm frantically.
No, exactly. Now, does it have any
It's like old Nintendo Power, right? Like, you're sitting there.
Are there any like hacks, tricks, like put in a special code?
Yeah.
That type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
Right.
so what you're noticing though is as you're going through the book, you do see an advertisement for the game, right? But this isn't supposed to come out for the next 3 months.
Okay, so the fact that he is a master of Coat and Stabber is fucked up.
And the
Right.
fact that he has a copy of the game.
Yep.
Right.
So
what's
did he?
that about?
So did he learn code exactly? So now he's. So is it time to cut over to him?
Yeah, it totally cuts over to him.
what have you been doing these last
What
8 years?
have you been doing with this, man?
The secrets in that big
Yeah,
game as well.
yeah, totally. Okay, so you're at the main menu system. What are you going to be doing?
I'm back.
Sure. No, you're not.
You got to get me back.
No, that's right. You're not here.
Yeah,
Sorry
I
about that.
can do this quick.
Well,
I
he
got a plan.
did, well, you took the bus back. I
I got a
thought.
plan.
Well,
So as they're going through and they realize it's not out for another 3 months, they all look at each other and it just cuts to
filming.
you sitting on the bus just doing this. Just like absolutely one of the bus kind of like has this.
I'm just leaving the chop where I left it.
Yeah, no,
I got some friends.
It's a well-framed camera still, Wes Anderson style. The bus kind of just stops, perfect in center of frame, right, and then
Can we
goes
make it
away.
like Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Sure, man.
What was your name?
Yeah. So you are.
He's back.
You're in front now.
Okay. So this thing's lit up. I'm looking at the screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out.
You.
I have been filming.
Well, I was going to say
that
yeah.
what you're-
So
yeah.
yes. So you were probably out front,
Waiting for him.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. I was,
Social.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you guys didn't need me. Well, you were kind of on the edge with
Yeah. We're good now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at the screen.
Yeah.
This thing's lit up.
Yep.
1P,
Fuzzy, 2P options.
memories. I was like, yeah. The select thing, there's a mode you got to get this thing into, but it's not as simple as that. Oh no. So we're flipping through the mode.
Do you want to do a knowledge check on that?
There's something you got to do.
Yep, there is something you got to do. I would say because you play the game.
Yeah.
Almost as
He's a
if-
baller.
Yep.
can I assist him at all? I mean, I am pretty darn smart. I should know about these electronics.
Would you like for him to assist you?
Not
Wait, no,
only
you
that.
already done the assist, right, with him?
Yeah.
Yes,
Right, so-
yes, that's right.
No,
okay,
no.
right.
There's a manual. You guys had this manual.
Well, we have the we have the preview content from
You have the preview content, but that's about. There's no
Yeah,
manual with it.
we know.
I think
we know
that-
this game is coming out soon.
All right.
I think that you may be the only one outside of this shadowy government facility
Yep.
that actually knows how to use this.
God, is the
Right.
government designing this
All right, we're
game
doing blind.
to
I feel like that's where we're going with this.
Operation
All right.
Black Sabbath, man?
Here, what do you need?
But I'm ready.
Anything else?
I'm ready to use my monkey wrench if you run into trouble with your roll.
That's true. All right, go for it.
Boom, boom.
Okay, it was a 1 of flames check, so you already passed.
But keep going. He may even have flames for
Well, that was
days.
flame check.
Yeah.
No, 1 of flames.
okay.
I can do a 1 of flames check every time.
All right.
All right.
One of flames.
You totally have it. You remember that one of the things, it's like a pre-release software that you remember,
Exactly.
right? So you had to change something in the options.
Here. Can we call it mode 0?
Yes, of course we can.
Okay, it's mode 0.
Flip the mode 0, and there's this little trick. You hit select and reset at the same time.
Yep.
When you're there.
And as soon as you do that, the screen goes blank,
Something
Is
happens.
it even a fucking video game?
right? The screen
anymore.
completely goes blank. And then what you see out of that is a whole bunch of ASCII. It looks a lot like math. It looks a lot like maybe even
Yep.
charting of star charts kind of thing, right? And it's just going all the way up the screen, and it's not stopping at this
So
point.
while I'm watching this go by, I've got
Here.
movies playing in my head.
No, exactly. I say, Flynn, I don't want you to get used to it, but could you help us out here?
Oh, yeah, you want to do the intelligence.
Yeah.
What are you up to at this point?
Well, I've been filming.
Can I borrow your one of your crystal balls?
No.
What? No. What?
What are you gonna do with it?
I want to put it in front of all this information coming and seeing what happens with it. It's okay.
Okay.
You don't have to.
You're gonna use magic on math.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only fucking way to do math.
Right here. So I'm very close.
Yeah. You're right beside me.
It's just like,
All right. So what do you?
I am scrying through his ball.
orb.
Orb.
Can I have the dice, please?
And trying to see if I can see any patterns within these sequences that are running down the screen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the orb. What was the description of the orb again?
Remember that right now it's a cursed. Is there some kind of magic curse on it? Maybe. I found it after my bird died. I think it might be his egg for his next evolution, but I can't prove that. It might actually just be some glass. It might just be some glass.
Okay.
I do have good perception, so I would be happy to assist him if that's helpful.
That's awesome.
Do you think?
Yeah.
It could be a thing where we might want to go back through.
Tell you what, I'm gonna.
And look at and like film it and then
Yeah.
look back.
Okay,
we
hey,
got like 2
I'm
minutes
totally
left or
down with
something.
that.
Like that, right?
Fire away. Do shit, man. Do shit.
All right, Gale's challenge 4.
Shit.
You're going to be assisting.
I'm all.
Yep, you're
okay.
assisting.
Great.
So there's
And
your
do I
assist
get
die.
2 because that's already a talent of mine? Or
Oh
that,
crap! You're right. Yeah,
Right, okay.
I'll go with
Great.
that. I'm
No,
gonna say.
Nice.
No,
we need
you have a
this.
heat.
We need this.
Yep. And then you have 3 dice, right?
Yep.
And then you are just super smart, right? 6 dice. All right. You are looking.
My signature move is at the ready
Yep.
to work on the camera. You know, this is how it would work. This is how it would work in the real version of the show. I would find some way to combine the orb and the camera.
It would
Nice.
totally be
But
that.
here,
Yeah.
if we need that, then we'll go back to it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just like staring.
We need this
through
very
this.
badly.
Oh, go for
I got
it.
your back.
These
Go
right here.
for it.
These right here.
Oh God.
You're the
That
worst.
doesn't even make sense.
Okay. You got
One web.
Oh. Well, shit.
Hang tight. Hang tight.
Here.
because
Now I can get a reroll on the X at least.
Oh, because you got your thing back.
Yes.
Yeah, so you had
But
one
getting to
success.
getting to that 4th threshold is going to be very difficult.
That's why there's only one 4 card in the challenge deck.
Right.
One of each suit is in there.
But I do have. Okay,
fascinating.
so I haven't used my signature move, and
Tell me more.
I need if I can summon my calm after that. I mean, I really blew it.
Absolutely.
I feel like if I can summon my calm this time around,
Mm-hmm.
I won't be able to assist you because I'll be exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like the opportunity to use that. Is that
dude,
good?
You know what? No. I bet that it's like. I bet that it's the sort of thing. Do you ever see Blair Witch Project?
Yes.
Where it's like she uses the camera because like being conscious is like too much.
Right.
I wonder if
I'm seeing.
like since your sister was gone, like if you just live through this camera. So it's like your focus is like you just like become the camera.
Right.
So
I need to step back.
Yeah.
you're looking through the glass orb with him, is that correct? I'm trying to.
yeah. Combine
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Combine
Combine
it.
it.
Yeah.
So as you're looking through, you're like, I don't see anything. This isn't working, right? And you totally have that moment, right? And it's just your eyes open right up close to the camera.
The symbols slow down.
They totally do. They're totally slowing down. And as they slow
goddamn
down,
Matrix.
they start reversing, right?
Okay.
Just for you, right? And at this point, the whole screen, your whole like field of vision goes white, and it flashes to a memory of the person who was actually at the facility who was actually making the game.
And it was your sister.
So,
Wait, do I need to use my signature move because I used it?
Yeah, you totally use
Okay,
it.
that's
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna make my screen flash.
Okay. Hi.
Yeah.
I really just like seeing the whole thing go crazy.
I love that Discord is currently
yeah.
blowing up on my phone. Even
Right,
though
it's kind of doing that anyway.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, this is very very exciting.
intense.
Okay. So it goes back.
Denouement.
It goes. You're basically going through a memory, right? By viewing through the orb, right? You're actually viewing the people, the events that took place when the code was
The
ready.
other side of the screen.
Yeah, exactly, right. And as you're doing that, you are seeing a whole group of scientists, right? They are currently using the cartridge as itself as a way to kind of transport code between different facilities.
Different laboratories.
Exactly.
so while all this is happening, I'm having a similar movie like playing in my head.
Nice.
And I'm like in 2 places at once. getting a flash of that Black Sabbath concert, but I'm not at the Black Sabbath concert. I'm just seeing it, but I'm also laying on a gurney at the same time.
So
there's something about this data that's
Yeah.
giving me an experience as if I'm doing things I'm not really doing.
Yep, so it's really interesting.
That's
you
what they're
mentioned-
up to.
It's really interesting you mention that because one of the scientists that is actually currently working on it, right, takes the cartridge, the latest build of that, and they're walking to one of the, the actual testing area room, right, and as they're doing that, they are passing by. Rows of children basically that are currently being used for testing on this actual cartridge, right? You don't fully know why, but you know that they get strapped down into a gurney-like situation, right? You happen to be that child, though, as you're walking by, you happen to see your sister,
Diana,
right
it.
there.
I knew it.
100%.
Yeah.
They're strapping him down. They're turning on the game itself, right? Giving him the controller, and at that point, the code kicks in, and then you actually see. That's where the transition fades. Is that same code, that you are flying on the screen right now, is the last thing that he saw in his memory, and it flies right back to you. Yeah,
Chills, man.
that was good times.
I'm tantalized.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
Well, wow, man. Thank you for showing us your crazy fucking cyber tarot thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fun.
The whole point of it was that. We are creating the story together.
Yeah.
And I might have I have like a couple steps ahead of you as I scan for, plot twists and items and all that.
New stuff. But you're assigning threshold difficulty with your hand.
Yeah.
Too.
But essentially what I'm doing, is as I'm piecing these together, I still have about as much knowledge as you do.
Right.
Right. So the idea is that I'm, kind of taking taking different backstories and everything, from your characters, weaving them together into that plot to actually drive you to that end for that episode, right? When you're done with this, you can actually start a new episode with the same characters.
Yeah.
Right. We figure out the next part of the story.
Exactly, and it could totally be as as J.J. Abrams as we want to be.
Yeah. And you can throw some notes
Yeah.
in too on your side.
Yeah, I saw that.
What's amazing for me for this game is earlier somebody in the chat, I can't remember who it was, asked, do you have to have any RPG experience to play this? And for me, it's like you have to have no RPG
Well,
experience.
you've
to
never
play
played it. You've never
No,
played
so I was
that.
just going to say the one thing that has deterred me from playing in all these years, I've always wanted to do a campaign, but the time that you need to do to complete that and to find the right group of people has always been difficult for me. And this was so appealing to me because I knew that it could be a one-shot deal or we could continue it.
Right.
And if you find a good connection with your group, then this would be so exciting.
And even on the DM side, you don't have to know much, or the storyteller side, you don't have to know much. I remember when Kyle and I sat down, we were in the restaurant at Mox Boarding House.
Yep.
And we're sitting there playing, and I'm like, okay, so show me how it works. And we pull Frank over. Frank plays Magic and only Magic. Has never played an RPG.
But he was comforted because he saw a card somewhere.
And at the end of it, yes. But at the end of it, he said, okay, I can tell a story now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was the biggest confirmation for me, for this game is that you
it
could
functions.
even as a DM, which is one of the most nerve-wracking parts.
But no, I'm
Yeah.
going to say but I'm saying that there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Like you have these cards, and then there's another type of card, right?
Yep.
And then there's those cubes, whatever they may be called, and then you have this device and an app on it. By the end of the story, all these tools had disappeared
Completely.
completely.
You were not even focused on your phone, and that was one of the things. Like I really
That's weird.
I really believe that app-enabled and app-enhanced games are the frontier that we really haven't been exploring because a lot of people there's apprehension to the app.
I thought you did that.
Thank you.
We're in jail.
Yeah, I know. Okay, it's cool.
But making it an accessory instead of the...
But that's the thing.
event
It's like I want to treat the phone more as a state machine and more of a way to guide people through the rules.
Well, and
right?
track things, and then now your
Exactly.
character sheet is on there, right?
Right.
But the main thing is that, does it still require a lot of JSON stuff to write these modules?
It won't. Right. I'm working on the playset creator. That will be out early next year.
You let a brother know.
Yeah, absolutely. We have an alpha of it already. So,
Yeah.
statement.
Well, yeah, no, I would love to poke around in that, just because I think that we could murder that
There is
like easy.
Just throwing it
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot more to Weave than just the actual playset creator, and much more than just the storytelling game that we have planned. And I would love to be able to kind of talk more about that later in the future.
Come back in a few months.
Cool, sounds good.
Channel, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with our 80s weirdness. This has been Weave. Thank you so much for rolling through.
Where, other than at Mox, which has copies if you're local, where is it? Weave.com or how do we?
Weave.game.
Weave.game.
That game,
Yeah.
Just make up
TLD.
any extension you want.
TLD.
Yeah.
Right,
pick it up.
That's where you can stash it, and then the app obviously is just right on the App Store for Android or iOS.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.